Hello, boys and girls. Welcome on into Fallout Vault 404 Survivors Not Found. And the audio is working, so I just had to make sure that's working. Good. This is our first episode. Decided this has been a long time coming. We have pretty much the cast of the alignment. So with that said, just a warning, this might get adult drug use. I've got no idea.
I mean, it's Fallout. That kind of thing
Fallout.
comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Adult themes, like I've got no idea. Just like I know the cast. It's just like, yeah, we are missing one cast member for our first episode. Holly People is going to be with us and was unable today. We are Roll20 ambassadors and they're amazing. Go check them out. If you're into online role playing, they have pretty much everything there for you, and you don't have to even pay for a subscription or anything. It's there for you. For the most part. Chibi did the amazing artwork, the background, and the frames. So check out Chibi at Hitakiri Chibi, bestokecc.com.au. Make sure it does have the .com.au because it's different if you don't have that. Very important. And I think that's about it. Like, we're not using Silenscape at the moment. We might interlay over top in editing, but that's kind of it. If you haven't played this before, this is for Modivius Entertainment, and it's a different system to pretty much all of us. So we are going to make mistakes. We're here to entertain. We're not going to be rules lawyers, I hope. We're just here to have fun and be silly and entertain.
Yes, it is all our first time, so there will be mistakes, but that won't matter at all.
There were mistakes in character creation, and we figured it out. We'll figure it out if it happens.
But we didn't want to figure it out because the mistakes made us more powerful.
I'm popping that cherry. Yeah. All right.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
It's Modivius Cherry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just came out of a conversation about like not having to simp anymore. Like from the alignment.
No, it was not that moment. It's like, no, this is a happy cherry. This is a good,
Okay,
this is a good thing.
Sorry.
Well, g'day. I am Dr. Oblong. I will be your Vault Tech overseer for this here show that we are doing. This is all from my mind. It takes heavily from Fallout New Vegas. We are setting it a few years after the events of that and having the characters experience the lands after those events. And now we'll get on to some introductions. Wolf, you are playing?
Yes, I am Wolf of Red Roses. I'll be playing Isaac Bolton, an NCR sniper marksman who has been sent back to the Mojave for a mission of utmost importance to the Republic.
BJ?
You're muted.
You muted?
Yeah.
There you go. Got it.
Start off with a bang.
Oh, I know. It's only down from here. Hi, I'm VJ Stonecraft, and tonight I'll be playing Ingrid Wiley. She's a vault dweller who's both incredibly naive, but also terribly over-prepared with weapons.
MJ? Oh, sorry, Howland.
Sorry. Hey, it's your boy Holland. I am playing your ugly son of a gun uncle from down under, Randall Rowdy O'Houlihan's. And yeah, if you didn't get it before, I'm a ghoul, and yeah, we're gonna have fun.
He's Australian.
We get an Australian accent.
I cannot pull it off. I tried so hard.
Right,
to try to learn it over the weeks.
Crocodile.
I had no idea how to not sound offensive. I was like, I'm not trying anymore.
I mean, that's most of the Australian accent.
Yeah, but most Australians are offensive, so.
I was like, no.
We are on YouTube, so we do want to be keeping it clean. But yeah, it's most of the Australian accent is that, yeah. You did do the Expanse one really good for the belters, so like you can try. It's okay.
And
not that I'm gonna do another week where I practice, and maybe next episode I'll try. But like this one, no. I'm not ready.
Hi, my name is Karsh Goblin, as well as running the stream side of this game, the production side of this game. I will be playing Dr. Doctor, a nurse handler who is not the most humane doctor, because I'm not human. So, chaos.
All right. Excellent. Well, shall we dive into the wasteland?
Let's get this
Let's
weird
do it.
wasteland going.
Let's get this going. So, to start things off, we will be starting off in Vault 404, where our Vault dweller, Ingrid, has finally, her day has come. She has spent her whole time in this vault vying for a position on a leaderboard that is in the middle of the vault with every Vault dweller's name, and she resides on top of this leaderboard. And when the day is announced, she is finally able to leave the vault and be teleported to a Mars base. And so all the Vault dwellers have gathered around the central door that leads the exit of the vault, where all these Vault dwellers, when they get their time after reaching maximum level, can leave. And her friends have gathered and things like that. She says her goodbyes, and then Ingrid leaves through a large door, and you come into what appears to be like a waiting room with some rail tracks, but there's a small like pod that sits on these rail tracks, which you were then advised via the Vault computer to enter into, and you will be shuffled off to the teleporter hats and taken away to your new life on Mars. And so as you enter into the cart, you can see there's a nice little chair there for you and things like that. The door seals closed, and some classical music starts playing as you take off through the tunnels. You can't see much. The cabin is lit, but it is a dark tunnel as it is underground. And then suddenly you see some gas seeping up from the floor in towards your face and body. And I'm going to need you to make the first roll of the game, which will be a survival endurance check. This
roll high.
difficulty test is a 5.
All you got to do is spend some AP and crit, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
I don't think you're going to pass with only 2 dice.
Wow. With 0 successes, unfortunately, you do not pass, and you fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
The world darkens around you and you fall asleep. We'll now transition to a dark room where suddenly lights start coming on, and you can see that there's medical equipment and an operating table, and then suddenly a glow around this large base with a robot sitting in it that starts to power up. And you can see this robot, a Mr. Handy robot, which is a large ball with 3 arms coming out of the bottom and 3 eyeballs coming out of the top, starts to rise off the ground as the power is returned to it. And Dr. Your programming kicks in as a train the pod pulls up at the doorway leading to this medical facility.
Ah, my next patient. Fantastic. I wonder if this one's alive or even awake. I hate it when they die in transport.
Yeah. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm alive.
Oh,
No,
great.
you're asleep. You're asleep, sorry.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Well, we need to just transport the patient from.
Well, you do have programming that you were supposed to be following at the start.
Fine. It looks like we need to clean up the place.
Yes.
So looking around how long is this? It's been a while. I'm assuming that we've been here. So it's like there's a lot of caked on blood and bits and pieces, and we need to go to the storerooms. We need to get the cleaning fluids. We need to get Abraxo. Abraxo is the #1 cleaning product for all your cleaning needs. Proudly sponsored by, not proudly sponsored, but proudly endorsed by the Roboco company. But either way, we go to the cupboards and see if we find our storeroom.
Yes, and as you do get to the storeroom and to the storage of Abraxo, you find there is no Abraxo there. This causes quite a disturbance within your programming. And you start to wig out a bit. Secondary programming kicks in, which is to acquire more Abraxo. So you can't start your surgery until things are clean.
Let's go over to our patient.
Well, yeah,
And-
you hear some rumblings from the patient because this has taken you a while, and the patient seems to be waking.
Hello, Vault Dweller. Welcome to your complimentary physical and plastic surgery before your visit to the other base, our moon base, well, a space base,
Mars colony.
base, Mars colony.
No, thank you. I'm good. When do we get to Mars? When do I get to Mars?
Did I say complimentary? I meant mandatory.
Oh well, this wasn't in the debrief that I was given. They went into a lot of detail about everything to expect on Mars and how my breathing would change and how gravity would change, and they didn't talk about me having to get a nose job.
It's not more about a nose job. It's more about having your body physically acclimatized for the trip and also the new location. Gravity being a lot less and oxygen being a lot less, your body will react badly, quite mortally badly, if we don't have it acclimatized.
Can you give me an itemized list of all the things that you're going to do to me?
I could, but being not a doctor, you wouldn't understand anything, so I'm not going to tell you anyway. There is a slight issue. Part of my program is that we need to have a sterile environment, and we don't want an infection to harm the surgery and put you at further risk. So we need to do a little bit of a... do you have any Braxo?
Do I?
Yeah, no, you
I
don't.
don't think so.
You would know that Abraxo is a cleaning product, but yeah, you do not have any on you.
Not on me. If you send me back, I could probably go get some from the storeroom. Or you could just send me to Mars. That would work too.
There is an order to things, and firstly I need to clean, and then we can get to your surgery, and then you can get to Mars. Very important. Order is important. Haven't they taught you anything in the vault?
Well, yes, of course they taught me everything in the vault, everything that I needed to know about Mars, which is why I'm wondering why you're going so far off script from what I was told.
That's because I'm programmed to do these things. There's specific order to programming. First, we need to get some Abraxo to come back, then clean this location to make sure it's sterile so you can go through your physical and other surgeries to get you prepared to go to Mars. It is very important. So, have you got a travel bag? Because I think we might need to take a trip.
You don't have anything on you, VJ, but you do know that there is a storeroom with a door that leads further out. You yourself, Doctor, have never gone past that as your programming had never permitted you until now. But you could leave in the other direction out of this medical facility to try and find some Abraxo. And it seems your trip to Mars won't be happening until this doctor is fulfilled his tasks. So would you
So you have a list that you have to follow just like me.
Programming, yes.
Okay, programming.
Yes.
So we
A set of instructions in order.
A box of fluid, and okay, then we can clean this place. I can get the surgery that I need, and then I go to Mars.
Yes. Important list of orders.
Do you want to follow me?
Are you giving me permission to leave?
Well, it might be hard for me to find it on my own.
I'm kidding. I don't need permission now that I have to leave to actually find Abraxo. So we can go. Is there anything that you might need to take with us? You don't seem to have a bag.
You do find that past the storage room, there seems to be another a room where there's some old lockers and things like that you can go through, and you find some formal wear and a nice hat and things like that. And there's like a baseball bat and a few other odds and ends. So whatever you started with, I'm saying that you found here, and you can see that there is a door with a computer next to it that then leads further on.
So, are you all ready?
Yeah, I immediately grab the baseball bat. That feels the most familiar to me from my time in the vault. But I kind of keep the robot at like a baseball bat length away from me and say, "Yeah, sure, I'm good. We can go on. I don't understand why they didn't give me the details about your programming so I could memorize it so I wouldn't mess this part up. I don't know why they changed everything. But yes, I'm ready to go."
There's no need to threaten me. There's no need to... I'm perfectly okay to defend us both and just let a small jet of black flame come out. I'm programmed to cleanse the environment around us. Sanitize. But I need a black soap to make it proper for surgical needs. Anyway, let's go. Do you know the code?
Do I know the code?
No.
That's okay. I'll start pressing buttons.
Well, you can make a science check here. Difficulty 1 to try and unlock the computer and unlock the doors for you to leave going forward.
Yeah, I'll like straighten my jumpsuit and say, I think I can do this part. I think I can do this part. And
I
I'm just gonna
would
start randomly
suggest
talking.
that you allow the other character that is good at science do it.
Fair.
No, you can press the buttons.
Okay, but
Two players
give me a
instantly
hint?
dead, huh?
Okay. So
If it's gas,
Ingrid will
I don't mind.
Ingrid will go in like she's gonna do the panel, and she just like keeps looking over at the robot. Can you give me a hint?
You press the
Just a
buttons.
hint. Yeah, but there's like an order. There's a certain order.
Yes, it's called programming. We've gone through this before. Do you not have programming?
Without making a roll that I will almost certainly fail, is there any chance that this is like a 1 2 3 4 0 0 0 0 404 because that's the vault we're in kind of situation?
No, I would just suggest that the highly intelligent person with science skill just tries it instead of trying to make the person who will fail do it. We would like to move this plot point forward past a door. Like we don't want to get stuck on a door for half an hour. This isn't beginner D&D here, people.
Let him get killed.
Let's press these
To be
orders.
fair, he almost failed it himself.
Almost failed, yeah.
So you did roll a complication.
Yeah. So I'm just like, press these buttons. And just like poke.
Well, you can press buttons. You can manipulate buttons with your pincers. Like that is part of what you have. But yes, as you do, all the lights in the facility go blank and the door opens. That is the complication that I'm giving you. Is it's now completely dead in there and dark. VJ, on your Pip-Boy, you do have a torch, which you can just press the button and it starts to... Yep. And now you guys can see. And you can see that this is a long maintenance corridor, pipes and dripping water and things like that. And this seems to be a way out.
It's always best to turn off the lights when leaving a room. Saves power.
You sound like my dad.
I don't know. Who is your dad?
You don't know that, VJ.
I could be your dad. Is your dad a robot?
I've sometimes been accused of being cold and unfeeling. So maybe.
I had feelings. I didn't like that programming, so we deleted them. They got in the way of my processing.
Anyway, I want to go to Mars. Let's get the show on the road, and I'll walk down the hallway.
Yeah, you guys start heading down, and we'll swap scenes now to a railway tunnel underneath some mountains, where we find a ghoul on a old pump rail cart, and also a man in body armor and a red beret on the other end of it pumping. It has a light, and they are heading down the track, and suddenly they see a light coming out of a side tunnel.
I'm working on the railroad. Oh,
hold on a second. Oh, see that light? Was that there earlier?
Nope. Randy,
right.
Won't you blow your horn?
I stop pumping and get out my rifle and just like aim it at the doorway because he's just like, I don't know what's about to come through there.
Who the hell just ruined my songs?
You can get your pump shanty on after we're done with this.
And through the doorway comes a lady in a blue jumpsuit with yellow trimming and a Mr. Handy robot.
It looked just like a shinier tin can and a greenie.
Would I guess either myself or MJ's character know what a vault dweller is? Like, do we have an understanding that this is maybe not a common occurrence of people coming out of the vault, but like we know vaults exist and people occasionally.
Randy was in a vault at one point in time, so
it didn't work, but yeah.
So you would understand, like the legends of vault dwellers is something that is common amongst known things for people. Yeah.
Hail, strangers!
There's a famous one in the NCR.
Look at that.
Yeah, and you can tell by her vault suit that it is pristine. Like, this looks like she's just walked out of a vault. Yeah.
Hail, strangers! My nurse assistant and I are looking for some Abraxo. Do you have any Abraxo by chance?
Oh, Abraxo. Isn't that the fancy Mr. Clean? Hold on, wait, let's just see. No.
Yeah.
Abraxo is a fully owned subsidiary of Roboco Industry.
Ooh.
I haven't seen a good box of Abraxo, I think, ever, actually. No, I don't got any on me.
Ooh, you know what? I think I know where I could find some. How much money you got on you?
I don't need money. I'm a doctor.
Oh, that's so great. How many bottle caps you got?
Are you asking for a bribe?
Well, you don't even know what bottle caps are, really.
Well, I do have some on me, apparently, but
yes,
that's great. You know what? Me and my buddy here, I think we know where some is. I could just take some of it off your hands, and then like we can try to help find some for you.
The hell's going on here?
Shh, we're trying to make a deal with these people. They dumb.
How about instead of that, I've got something far more valuable than that. How about I can give you some plastic surgery? Would you like some weight loss?
You can see that the man that's talking to you seems to have lost a lot of weight and a lot of skin.
Yeah, don't let this beard fool you now. It may look fabulous, but it's not all here,
Right. I don't rightly understand anything that's going on here in terms of this little situation. My rudimentary understanding is that there's a vault jumpsuit. It looks nice. Are you from a vault? I'm pointing at like DJ's character.
No, she's not from a vault. The little girl over there.
I was always told not to talk to strangers.
Exactly.
In the vault.
See, you're not from the vault.
There were no strangers in the vault, so it seems like counterintuitive, kind of.
Yes. See, you're told not to talk to strangers in the vault.
Yeah, there's never been a stranger to talk to. So it's good advice.
What does a stranger look like?
Oh, well, that's perfect. So
look like?
I'm not a stranger. You can see by how glorious I look that I am Randy. Okay, and he is. Introduce yourself, man. Come on, don't be rude.
Randy, shut up.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
I'm Corporal Bolton with the NCR here on an important mission.
Who's the NCR?
We are the New California Republic. We out west even further than where we are now, kind of set up a government after, kind of just gestures all around him after this.
Just totally
Gentlemen.
lost.
Corporal Bolton and Randy.
Randy. Yeah, yes.
And you've never seen a ghoul before either. Like, this is something that should not be walking, but is, and talking.
I think I'm like fighting the urge to like retch. So like between words, I'm like, and like completely horrified, but trying to keep it together.
Good.
Corporal
Good.
Bolton and Randy. Not even gonna look at you. Did you two fine gentlemen happen to have directions on how to get to Mars?
Ours.
Get out in front of her now.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Like, I mean, if you're looking for the desert, we got it right outside this tunnel. I mean, why are you trying to get to Mars? Ain't nothing up there.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Here's a Mars rock. Here you go. Look nice.
Technically, that is not from Mars. You just picked that up.
How do you know?
Because I saw you just pick that up.
We could be on Mars right now.
But we're not.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad we all on the
Well,
court.
good.
Yeah, you ain't in Mars.
Why didn't you just say that we're already there? See, I don't need the surgery. We're here. I'm fine.
Oh my gosh, she's
You're-
dumb.
But we're not on Mars.
Lady, what's your name?
I am Ingrid Wiley, Vault 404.
Right,
Oh my
Ingrid.
God.
You're not on Mars. You're in the Mojave. It's a desert. There's a pretty big city nearby called Vegas. Not sure how long you've been in the vault. Not sure what they told you, but you ain't on Mars. As far as I'm aware, there ain't no way to get to Mars. And even if you got there, you'd probably die. So,
Of course, there's a way to get to Mars. We need to get the Braxo to then do the surgery and the physical to then get you to Mars.
God, that sounds
Sure.
amazing.
Because only the best in Vault 404 get to go to the next step.
and the next step is Mars.
Correct.
Isn't there a
Right
whole
then.
bunch of other steps before to get the like a rocket, the fuel, the trajectory, astronaut? She don't look smart enough to be an astronaut.
No, that
So,
is not
like-
in my programming. I just do
that's-
the first step.
You're the most useless tin can ever.
I'm also a
anyway,
doctor.
We don't have a Braxo.
Would you like to lose 20% of your body weight? I can chop off an arm now. Cauterize the wound.
See, anyone make him shut up.
I don't know
And the
tin
buzzsaw
cans.
just starts. Zzz, a little bit.
The rifle just goes a little bit further up and like into the shoulder. Like, I don't know what this robot's trying to do. If it comes at me with a buzzsaw, I'm shooting it. It's like, look, I don't know what you're all talking about with a Braxo and going to Mars. We're going out the tunnel. You might find some out in the Mojave somewhere if you want to come with us. But one, I'm going to need you not to threaten to take someone's arm off with the buzzsaw unless they're fighting us first. Seem fair?
Seems acceptable. What do you think, Ingrid?
Are there people in the Mojave who could tell me how to get to Mars?
Sure.
Listen, I'm at the top of the leaderboard. I've been working for this my entire life.
That
And you
means
have
I'm
absolutely
succeeded.
on
nothing
Mars
to
right
us.
now.
That
Oh, I'm
means
having
nothing.
fun with you, sweetie.
All right, you need to stop being a creep for like 5 fucking seconds here. All right, listen.
She's just so screen.
Listen, maybe someone out here in the Mojave knows how to get you to Mars. I don't know. I do know that being in this tunnel isn't getting us anywhere, and I have other things to do today. So you can either get on the cart, help push it, and we can get out of the tunnel, and you can figure out what you want to figure out, or we can sit in this tunnel debating the kind of intricacies of how the fuck you get to Mars.
Also,
What?
we be singing on that car too. So, hey.
What's in your programming for today?
You mean my mission parameters?
For today, yes.
Sure.
You said you
Mission
had other
parameters-
things on today.
Yeah, I got to get out of this tunnel, and then I got to go find my cousin, scientist for the NCR. That's kind of my whole point of being out here.
What type of science? Are they a doctor?
I think so. Not sure what they're a doctor of, but they're not like a medical doctor. They're like a science doctor.
Oh, one of those. People that call themselves doctor or name themselves doctor.
Listen, I ain't the one who gave him the title of doctor, so all I know is I got to find him. That's kind of why I'm out here. So once again, hop on the cart, help us get out of the tunnel, stay in the tunnel, and you can figure out whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
I don't think the tunnel leads to Mars, so
Well, it could be in your case.
But we do need a Braxo.
tunnel doesn't really
Right.
look like a tunnel full of Nabraxo, does it?
No, but
Looks
there's
like a
none
tunnel
right
full of
here,
fun.
so we do need to leave here.
All right, so you all pile onto
Onward,
the
ho.
hand cart, start pumping until you reach the end of the tunnel. Comes to a large, big metal roller door that seems to cover the tracks, but you can see that there is a side door that probably, hopefully, leads out to the Mojave, as you have sought this tunnel, have been told that this does lead to the Mojave. So this door is locked, though.
Anyone got a bobby pin on hand?
I bet I could tie some fingers off the little robot over there. Come on, tick,
Once
tick.
again,
Come on, Tin Can.
5 minutes. Don't be a creep.
How is that creepy?
I-
Tell the robot to do his thing. Ding, 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 ding. Like,
What thing am I doing?
Do you know
do
how
something
to?
with the door?
Does one of your appendages have a lockpick on it?
Spins the buzzsaw, flamer, and then don't think so.
Right then.
Useless.
Yeah, because I don't have any bobby pins on me, so I can't do that. Can I just try and like force the door open?
Of course you can.
Yeah, I guess athletics to just try and
Yes.
kick it.
Yes, an athletic strength check. We'll call it a 2.
Okay. Probably won't do it, but you never know. One success, and just can't seem to get it open.
Creaks. Ingrid, you can see that Isaac seems quite muscly, but you think you've got the chops to get this door down.
See, Isaac would never come number one in the vault.
If the answer is going to Mars, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, you seem pretty strong there. Do you want to try and give the door a kick, see if you can get it open?
Sure. I'm not trying to show off or anything, but I was number 1 in Vault 404, so I'll give it a
ahead,
try.
I'm sure that will come up to many a people and mean something.
Go, Mars girl, go.
And this is athletics or strength?
Yes, athletic strength. Look at
There you
that. 3 successes. Because she
I
did
don't
crit.
even break a sweat.
Yeah. She crit on one of hers for any of those watching. She has 4 in athletics, and because she got lower than that, that actually equals 2 successes. So that is why it says 3 successes there. But yes, Ingrid walks up and just hip and shoulders this door, and it breaks off its hinges, collapses to the ground. Sunlight streams in, and as you break through, you see this. A large desert with a lot of broken and rundown things.
Oh. Any
Civilization
workable
at
cars in there?
last.
Well, Vault Kid, welcome to the Wasteland. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Your Pip-Boy brings up a message, downloading map from Vault-Tec satellites. And when it's done, let me, is that right? That drag you all to...
Yep.
I do see a map.
I do see what looks like a map. Yes.
Yes, all right. And where I'm pinging is where it says you are. And you can see to the north of you, there appears to be like rail tracks leading down, but there seems to be a town of some kind to the north, a settlement.
I'm
You
not
can
getting a
see.
ping.
Yeah, I wasn't getting a ping. Wait, hold on.
Maybe I'm on the wrong layer. Let's try it now.
Yep. So right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Down the bottom.
That's where we are. Got it.
I'm just going to write on the map.
If I draw, y'all can't see it, can you?
No, we should be able to. We could
Okay,
also just
never
use
mind.
the text tool and write, like,
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Tunnel entrance, whatever we want to do. But so you said we see a town, like, kind of off in the distance. Can we any gauge on how far that actually is from us?
Oh, not far at all. A 10 to 20-minute walk.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to go ahead and get to walking.
It's all right,
I'm gonna
Karsh.
try
I've
to
got something special for you to actually mark it.
Ooh, we got markers.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they will look like.
Bottle caps.
Ah,
Ooh, like
please.
the. Ooh. Okay, all good.
Is there anything salvageable in those two cars that's by us outside this entrance? Just wondering.
That's just a bit of artwork, mate.
Dang it.
There is no cars actually there.
It's really open there. Come on.
Ah,
Let's give my driver's license some good use here.
okay.
Those are some shitty looking spaceships.
But as I say, they're not cars. They're not. It's just desert. This is the best artwork I could find for the New Vegas wasteland.
Yeah, it's all good.
So up to town.
Yeah, and you start heading north towards this settlement as you get closer. It is a small settlement, but as you approach, you can see that there seems to be, excuse me, you walk past like some farm crops and things like that on the outskirts. But as you get into town, you can see that there is a ghoul standing next to quite a large robot and another female lady standing there talking. Just give me a second.
Oh my gosh, there's another people that's mimicking us. What are the
So
odds?
we have, that's the lady, that is the robot.
That's a large robot.
The robot is covered in crates and backpacks and packs with an old world recliner strapped to the front of it. And also a ghoul.
Oh, he's much cooler than me. Okay, yeah, no, he deserves respect.
And they seem to be discussing things, and he's grabbing stuff out of the supply crates and handing it over. That seems to be they're bartering.
I will at least politely wait for them to finish their conversation. I'll see a reason
I
to
should
get
do
involved
that.
in the middle of bartering.
As you're waiting, howdy, fellow settlers.
Dang, I thought that was my job.
They turn towards you and see quite a peculiar bunch, and they say, "Oh, new to Swanwickburg, huh?
New to
My name's-
everything.
My name's Dust. You
Hello,
need anything,
Dust.
I can get it for you."
Oh, do you have a Braxo? My assistants here need a Braxo for some surgery.
Not on me, but I can always get some.
Well, that would be
Do
handy.
you have Do you have a rocket? Can you get me to Mars?
Oh God, don't tell other people that. Jesus Christ. Stop her.
A rocket. And he goes through his stuff and he pulls out a small, like, toy rocket.
Don't mind her. She
He's got, I got this one. I got this from up Novak. They sell them up there.
Well,
Take it. This is close
enlightening.
you'll get. Take
But
it.
yeah, I don't think this will take you to Mars.
Unless we shrink you.
No,
That's probably more
this thing won't go. Like, even if she gets inside, it's not going to take off.
Hey, that's the closest
so
she's
it's
gonna get
broken.
closer to shrinking than Mars.
No, it's the tar.
Hey,
Tor?
Yeah, this is
It's a
the only
Tor.
evidence
It's a
I've
Tor
had
rocket.
that I can get to Mars. What do you want for it? Come on,
Oh,
come on.
God, Jesus.
What do you want for it?
But this
Don't.
is 10 caps.
Oh, don't stop her, please. Just let her buy it. Let her be dumb.
Hey, Robo, buddy, old pal of mine. You got any bottle caps?
I do, but my name is not Robo.
I'm so sorry. Tell me your real name so that we're not strangers anymore.
Oh, my name is Doctor.
Doctor, that's right. Doctor, can you do me a favor and
No, just
lend me
two.
some bottle caps? Doctor, can you do me a favor, doctor, and give me some bottle caps?
Don't you have any money? If
think so.
bottle caps are money, I have some.
Could have gave me the money.
I was told about this. We can barter. How about one bottle cap for your rocket to Mars?
Ooh. That's a good
Jesus.
decision. That's very smart.
Yes, you can barter, but it's not really how it works. Barter is done at the end of a trading session where you can get a discount by a certain percent. But you can roll me a charisma barter check, as it's an opposed roll.
So I
Against-
found some bottle caps in this jacket.
Okay.
If
let's
this
go
is
for
the
it.
currency, it sounds very smart to barter.
So for your jacket, do you just have two of the arms out the armholes and then one just kind of hangs loose?
It's just like sitting over,
Oh, okay.
just like the hat just sitting on top.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious how you're wearing it.
Dr. Oblong, remind me what I need to roll.
A barter roll from your skills section.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't use my charisma.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
should.
It does.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
If you look
Yeah.
next to the special, yeah, there you go. You got 2 1s. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, 4 successes.
She's just got these really big doe eyes, real innocent and sweet.
All right, so he has to pass a 4. You've set his now, what he has to pass. All right.
Wow, this is fun.
It's not like I expected.
Just give me a second, because I'm going to roll an additional dice and use one of my AP.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
and actually just... Nope.
Turns out beating 4 successes is hard.
Yeah.
And he
And-
says, look, for a lovely lady that just clearly came out of vote, I can do that for you. That'll be 1 bottle cap.
I fish into the book with my pinches and hand it over to Ingrid.
You now have a toy rocket, Ingrid.
I would like
Is it a red
a
rocket?
new gun.
It is red, yes.
I just realized I could have used that to like get something so much better.
Definitely could have.
I would like a new gun, please.
He says, yeah, I got guns.
Perfect.
Got the caps.
I I'd like to get it for one bottle cap, please.
He says, "Hey, ain't no way I'm selling a gun for one buttercap."
No, sir. I don't think you understand me. I would like one for one gun, please. For one bottle cap, please.
And he says, "Ain't no way I'm doing that."
Okay. Final offer. 2 bottle caps.
Yeah. Anyways, I got lots of business to do. So if you don't, if you got any more questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Do you have a Braxo?
As I say, I ain't got no back, so but I'm happy to get it for you.
Sure, what happened there?
To be fair, I don't think we need it anymore because I've got the bottle rocket, so I've got what I need. I just need to be able to shrink myself now.
True. Now I need to find a place to shrink you.
I'll turn to the ghoul. You say your name is Dust, right?
Yeah.
Question for you. Probably, maybe no. You know if there are any NCR holdouts still on this side of the Mojave?
You NCR, huh? You got some balls coming out here.
You know, top brass sends you out. Can't really say no, but
Yeah. Up in New Vegas, they got a place that the NCR goes. They kind of look after them. It's the old embassy.
That sounds like my next stop. Thank you. And I'll turn to the other two because our uncle friend has been preoccupied. Yeah, I guess arguing with himself about buying a gun for a bottle cap that he can't get.
Do you know the whereabouts of a brothel?
A brothel? Yeah, but I don't think they cater to robots.
I've always wanted to go to a brothel.
Well, you want to head to Gomorrah. Gomorrah is the casino of sin.
But I said brothel, not casino.
Yeah, they got a brothel there. They got everything you want. Or you could go to the Atomic Ranger. They got a few holes there. They actually got a robot.
Oh my god.
There's
I
a
still
robot?
have a working thing.
Yeah, name's Fisto. Does a great job.
What does Fisto do?
Think kind of the clues in the name.
Yeah, he a sex ball.
Oh, sounds like a boxer. Oh well. At least I've got a place to do. Are they marked on your map, Ingrid?
Is this den of iniquity marked on my Pip-Boy map?
No. Unfortunately not.
Can we see New Vegas from where we are? Like, can we see it in the horizon?
No. He says, if you want to get New Vegas, you want to head east. I'm heading west, but you don't want to go there unless you want to lose a head.
I mean,
to New Vegas?
No, if you head west on the road, you can see that there's a road leading through this town that goes east to west. And he says the jackals will pop your head. At least the vipers will just take your money.
what if you just give them the money?
Yeah, well, that's what they do. They take taxes, road taxes.
Well, it looks like the government still survives. The people paying taxes.
Well, yeah. When raiders take taxes, it's not really the government.
It ain't going to road maintenance. Hate to tell you.
That's where taxes go, don't they?
Yeah, you would think that today, wouldn't you?
I mean, hell, the taxes in the NCR ain't going to maintaining the roads that well. All right, well, it sounds like you said east, right?
Well, you got money to pay them vipers?
I mean, I got some on me, but otherwise,
Why don't you, if you head into Swankburg here, Swanwickburg, you can always get some work if you want.
Oh, they need a doctor?
Oh,
God, not a Doctor Who. No.
Mr. Dust, sir, if you're so worried about us and all them vipers out in the dunes and the sand and whatnot, you could give us back a bottle cap. Might go a long way for us paying those vipers.
No, you're gonna need more than one. And I got to keep journeying. I might see you around, but I got trades to do.
Well, thank you, Dust.
And you can see he sits in the armchair attached to the big robot and starts wheeling away. But as he does, from the other direction, you see a different kind of robot seems to be coming up. It's got one wheel, it's blue, and it has a large sort of TV box on the top. And it seems to be approaching Ingrid.
Never wants to come next to me.
And it comes up and it's like, howdy, partner. My name's Victor, and I see you seem to have just left the vault. Ain't that a dandy?
Told you she was a greenie.
It
I mean, we
would
knew
be a lot
that.
dandier if I was on Mars. Can you help me
On
get to
Mars,
Mars,
you say?
partner?
Well, my boss is real interested in vaults. And if you head up to New Vegas and see him at the Lucky 38 casino, he'd be willing to pay you big money for any information on vaults. He might even be able to help you get to Mars.
Well,
Who's your boss?
That's all that I want.
Roll me a charisma check. Charisma speech.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Yeah, no, zero successes. No complications, just no.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I can't tell you that.
Fair enough.
Who owns the Lucky
But if
13?
you head to the Lucky 38
Sorry.
casino,
Who owns and runs the Lucky 38 casino?
as I said, I can't tell you who my boss is.
I didn't ask.
Victor?
Well, that's who my boss is.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So it sounds like we got a couple reasons to head to Vegas. But it also sounds like we would either need to trek off-road, which is probably not the best, or get enough money to pay the gangs to let us through.
Or we could just ask politely.
If you two would like to go first and ask politely and then come back and tell us, you by all means can. I'm sure it will end perfectly.
That sounds so great. Go do that.
I mean, they're just tax collectors for the government.
Sure.
Right. I'll turn to the woman that Dust was talking to earlier. Lacey, was it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just kind of approach her. Excuse me.
Yeah, she stands out in front of a general store. It has a sign that used to say Novak, but it's been sort of spray painted over with not Novak, sorry, Nipton, with Swannickburg General Store.
Hi there. Name's Isaac. Looking for work. You wouldn't happen to be in need of someone with a good shot, would you?
She says, if you're looking for work, you can always check out the board outside of the castle.
Is there a building that is obviously the castle?
She points up the road. You can see it looks like a town hall, but yeah, it is also spray painted with Swannickburg Castle.
Is Swannickburg the king of this castle or something?
Yeah, man, King Swannick. He took over this town after the terrible happened with the Legion.
Did he take it over by asking nicely?
No, he was the first one to come back here.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Well, thank you kindly. And I'll start walking over there.
Mm-hmm. So you head up towards Swannickburg Castle. you can see that where did that go? Into the wrong place, of course.
Everyone is so friendly here.
Yeah.
And you can see that there is like a board, Swanwickberg's bounty board, and you can see that there seems to be 3 notes pinned to this board.
All right. So, by decree of His Highness King Oliver Swanwick, the first of his name, both spelled incorrectly, any information pertaining to the rumors around a crashed vertibird in the Royal will be rewarded with 50 caps. If the mighty steed is returneth to His Highness King Oliver Swanwick, the first of his name, a lordship will beeth endowed. I don't know how he expects a bunch of people to drag vertibird back, but sure.
And you also know that the Royal is a large sandstorm that is below the area of New Vegas that is radioactive and just like you guys had to avoid it to get into that train tunnel. Like you did not want to go into this. So that sounds like quite a dangerous mission. If
They
you
just wanted to avoid it, not me. I would be fine.
I mean, it's still a sandstorm, believe it or not. Despite how little you have of it left, you still have flesh that can be ripped off your bones.
I don't.
Yeah.
You don't. But I don't know if you want sand all over you. All right,
No,
next
get into
note.
the parts.
Missing Rover hasn't come home for supper in days. Will pay for information / safe return. If we just come up and just tell him he died, can we just collect the money?
I mean, I assume they probably want proof of that, like a collar. I assume Rover sounds like a dog. I assume a collar or like something. So probably just can't go up and say dead.
Can I see your hair real quick, Izzy? Let's just see real quick, see if it feels like a dog. Hold on. I'm just gonna check. Nope. Don't work.
Right. Once again, creepy. Please shut the fuck up.
Randall,
we could have tricked them. It'd be easy.
Randall, do you have a skin condition? Have you been moisturizing?
No dip, Sherlock. Every Tuesday.
I think you're moisturizing the wrong product.
You moisturizing my ass cheeks.
I can, if you need me to.
No, don't touch me.
Last note. Ants in my plants. Need help with bug problem. 50 caps for extermination or removal. Come see Harry at the Trailer Park Farms. Well, out of all of them, that seems the one that can be most immediately accomplished without probably either having to go find a lost dog or trying to go into a place that will probably kill at least 3 of us. So I say we go do that and get some caps so we can pay the toll and get to New Vegas because while your company is appreciated and loved, personally, I'd rather get things done so I don't have to be on this side of the Mojave.
Are you saying that to Randy or to all of us?
To all of you.
You didn't enjoy all the songs I sang to you?
If I have to tell you every 5 minutes to shut up, what do you think the answer to that question is?
Well, you just have a prickly personality. You a cactus in this desert, boy. How it work?
It could be so.
Cactuses tend not to get eaten by the animals, so I ain't going to complain too hard about it.
But they are hated and disliked.
I can live with that.
Oh.
All right.
Doctor.
Oh, yes?
Are they lovers?
I'm reading the room and it seems to be yes.
Okay.
Thank God I couldn't hear them with my good ear. That's great.
Isaac just chooses to ignore it. He's just like, this is once again, because I don't think Mr. Handy's can whisper. So it's just like his response is probably at normal volume.
So ants in me pants?
Ants in a farm.
Plants.
I like the ants in the pants. That sounds great. I like
How
that.
did you become number one without being able to read? Plants. There's an L.
Right.
It
And
for sure does say that.
It does say
That's not Ingrid,
plants.
that's just me.
I know.
it does indeed have the L to indicate it is plants and not pants.
I like the ants in the
Remember-
pants. That was great.
Remember, this is Dr. Oblong's mind. Everything's going to be puns and plays on words.
Yes.
Well, that's why we had the horribly written first one that was supposed to be Old English.
Owls don't exist on Mars. We don't need them.
No,
Right.
no, you
Ben.
don't.
So,
Trailer park?
yeah, we go find Harry at the Trailer Park Farms. I assume it's pretty obvious where that is. Like, we
Yeah,
passed
as you
farmland
came
on
into
the way.
town, you passed the farms. It was in a fenced off area, and you could see that there were old trailers and stuff in there. Yeah, and there was quite a few workers working in there.
I'll go up to one of the workers who's like kind of, leaning on, I assume, some sort of like pitchfork or something in the middle of the yard work, wiping sweat, and be like, hey, we're looking for Harry. That is a job posted on the board.
Yeah, and the local points you over to. Just gonna make sure that. Yeah, it's a man in overalls with a straw hat.
And a pitchfork.
A rake.
Oh,
Our
God.
stereotypical farmer.
The name. Can't take. I float over. It's like, hello there. Howdy.
He says, howdy, robot.
My exterminator friends have seen your listing on the message board and would like to help you with your problem. Would you like to employ us?
Well, he says, yeah, these dang ants, they be getting into the corn and the prickly pears. It ain't good.
Fantastic. I'm equipped with being able to exterminate ants.
Excellent. Well, they seem to be coming out of a hole in the Mojave Drive-In just
And
down
I
south.
flash the flamethrower.
He says, careful around my plants, boy. You know how long it takes to grow corn?
No, we're exterminators. We're not farmers like yourself. You have that experience. I do not.
Well, yeah, down Mojave Drive-In is where they come from, and they come up here and they steal all my crops. If you could take care of that hole,
So, destroy the hole.
I got 50 caps on it for you.
And caps are money, correct?
Of course they are. What you think this is?
Yeah, paper bills didn't survive everything
A
else.
farm?
Yes, it is a farm. But of course caps is money.
You asked me what I think this is, and it's a farm.
You're one of them smart robots, I see.
Yes, I'm a doctor,
No, he's not.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
also an exterminator.
Oh,
As I say, 50 caps, if you can, clear them out or do something so they don't come up here.
Being as two of us are from like the actual have lived in this wasteland for a period of time, ants, do we know if there's a way, like without just blowing it up, to close an ant hole if it's already made? Or do
You
we
could
need-
make a science check to see if you know of any ways.
No, my intelligence is good enough.
Difficulty
I can
2.
do it.
Can I convince you to let me do survival instead, as that might be training for the NCR? Like, hey,
Yes, but
what you
it'll
encountered.
still be a survival intelligence roll.
Okay,
Can
that's fine.
Can I use my luck?
So we'll change it to intelligence, and I'll roll survival. 1 success.
You do know that, yeah, he's talking about more than likely giant ants, not just regular house ants, as they are common within the wastelands. But yeah, you don't know of any ways to manipulate ants or
It was in the NCR fucking manual about the ants, how to get them out of the holes, and I fucking didn't bring it with me. God damn it. All right.
Since I'm way older than him and I've lived through, can I roll?
Yeah, of
Like-
course. Yeah.
Okay. Do I roll science as well? Or do I roll survival?
You can roll, but it's still an intelligence-based roll.
It's still an intelligence-based roll?
Yes.
Wait, survival doesn't say intelligence.
Yeah, but
You can switch it if
change.
you click the special. You can change what it rolls off of.
Okay. So I have to. Do I click survive or do I click special? Oh,
You click underneath like the kind of browned out text that says whatever the ability score is. You click that to
Okay.
change it.
Can I use my luck instead or no? It has to be
You can
intelligence.
spend a luck point to roll luck. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I'm spending a luck point.
Here,
No,
here we
that's
go.
great.
Here's the mechanics system.
Mm-hmm.
So for
You
those
are the
new,
lucky. Yeah. So luck is a mechanic in this where you can use luck by spending one of your luck points to then roll your luck. And if you're a high luck character,
like
you can use that on any skill, and that can be a good thing. But for those with not much luck, it's
Really bad.
not really worth it.
Yeah, I got 3 luck to my name, and I'm not spending it to roll on a stat I only have a 4 in.
Dang it, darling. Damn.
you got luck 9. Oh my god.
That's because I'm lucky. Just not right now. Wait, is that a complication or is that just like one?
So what we will do is add that as an assist, and so that gives 1 assist to Isaac's roll, completing the 2.
Ah, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
And so with your combined knowledge, you know that ants, they're feelers. If hit, they can send them into a frenzy, but they can also be interfered with radio waves. And so you could rig up a device from some scrap to try and place it at the hole to interfere with them to make sure that they don't come through.
But while still talking with I want to point this out to the viewers. Harry Connick Jr.
No, Harry Convict Jr.
So Harry Convict Jr. I had my sheet over top. Harry Convict Jr. Perhaps if we do a good job, you could pay us a little more than the 50 caps.
All right, roll that.
As we are exterminators, after all.
Mm-hmm.
So submit. I would like to reroll both of those because I can.
You have an ability that allows you to re-roll.
I'm in a nice suit, jacket, and hat, both of which gives me a reroll per scene. I'm also lying, which gives me a reroll per scene.
You're lying?
We're exterminators.
No, but
It's a
that's not
charisma
that's not the role. You're making a barter check. You just asked for more money. That's not lying.
False
Sorry?
representation. Oh well. Anyway, let's try those. How do I do that? I'm just going to re-roll it total
Yeah, just re-roll the whole thing.
because I'm re-rolling both. Barter. No additionals. One critical. Wait, no.
It's unless it's a tag skill, it's not going to be a critical.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So 1.
Yeah, another piece of mechanics. If a skill you roll is tagged, if you roll equal to or under your level in that skill, that counts as a critical. But otherwise, you need to roll a 1 for it to be a critical.
Yeah. And on the overlay, it'll show up with the tag when it's got a tick next to it, just like the survival did earlier for Randy.
And he failed his.
He says, well, yes, you have succeeded on the barter roll, so that means 10% increase. So that means you will now be rewarded with 55 caps.
Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, exterminators, let's go to the drive-ins. Who wants a date?
Who the hell put the robot in charge? What the freak is happening here?
I'm not listening to him. All right, so first things first, the main problem we're going to have is sealing that hole that the ants are coming out of. Anyone got an old radio lying around they ain't using?
No, but you know, there are scraps that you can go, like you could always ask someone around town, is there somewhere that we can go and try and scrap some things?
Randy sings.
I mean,
I'll take him.
Yeah, I'll just
No.
ask Harry. He's right here. Like, Harry, you got, there's a good pile of scrap around somewhere we can use. I got something we need to rig up so we can get rid of these ants.
And he says that most of the town has, since King Swanwick took over, has been basically pilfered. But there is a house on the west side of Swanwickburg. It's called the House of Torment. Anyone that goes in there has died, but it is full of traps and good scrap.
Traps and good scrap.
I'm
That
just
sounds
gonna
about
hide
right.
Traps and
radio in my
scrap?
back pocket.
I can pull apart Randy here. Randy sings. I can see if we can rig Randy to try to interfere with the ants.
Why do people want to take me apart? Jesus Christ.
Would my Pip-Boy work?
I mean, I'd have to take it apart to make it work.
Yeah, it does have a radio, but that would mean destroying your Pip-Boy, which is really more valuable than that.
Yeah,
The
that thing's
only
got
way
a
I'm
map
getting
in
to
it, which
Mars.
is
And that
already
is
infinitely
Voltec.
more useful.
That is Voltec
Now-
property. Destroying Voltec property is not going to allow you to go to Mars.
Now, just a question, because I have technically a working like Walkman for music. He doesn't remember that, right? Like, because I got like 3 scraps on me, so like 5 scraps on me. So like he wouldn't know, like remember the fact that I have like a Walkman on me for music.
Unless
right?
you told me or like played something from it, I probably wouldn't.
Okay,
Because otherwise,
perfect.
like, because I wouldn't like go through your shit like when we were traveling
That's-
together. So unless
that's
you
so
specifically
nice.
either told him about it or you played music from it, Isaac wouldn't know.
Okay, good. I was like, man, can't take candy from me.
You have candy?
Handy. Don't ask.
Right.
questions.
Well, let's go to this House of Death and see if we can get anything from it.
Sure.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You head to the west side of town, and you see that that's basically the residential area. But there is one house that has warnings, like a big red warning sign out the front that says, "Enter at your own risk, House of Torment."
Enter and you will be frisked. Okay, got it.
If we burn down the house, can we then just search through the ruins afterwards?
Who the
Uh,
heck burns down the house? People live there.
Yeah, but I will give you no scrap because you would have burnt it all. But yeah, you can.
The answer is no. Basically, no. Burning it down does not get us what we need. We got to go inside now. I mean, I know a little bit about laying traps. Once again, it was just in the NCR manual, but just be on your toes while we're going through it. And as soon as we find how much scrap do we feel like we would need to build this thing?
So what it'll be is you'll have to clear the traps, and then you're able to do a scrap.
What I'm asking is how much do we need to successfully build the device we're trying to build? Though?
Well,
Are we going to need?
you need to find a radio. Like,
Okay.
It's a specific item, but
Gotcha.
the radio is in there.
Okay.
Can I throw my lucky rolling pin to see if I can't just activate a few traps that we just don't have to like avoid? Like just throw little old Martha in there and just see if I can't get some traps activated.
Well, at the moment you're outside, but yes, I would allow that, but
Oh, perfect.
you'd probably lose Martha.
Oh no.
So what Isaac's going to do is he's going to pick up a couple just, small rocks just so he has them on him. And then he'll approach the door. And once again, military trained has a basic understanding of how big traps work. He thinks, oh, maybe there's a gun rigged up to the door. So he's going to open the door while he's not in front of it. So if there is a gun or anything that goes off, he does not get hit. So he opens the door, puts his hand underneath and swings it open. So he's standing in the kind of the wall next to the door. So when the door swings open, if anything goes off, it does not hit him.
He does not warn me, and I am standing in front of the door.
Yeah, excellent.
But Isaac,
He's a
what if
ghoul.
there's
He can take it.
what if they're
Thanks,
what if they're
Dick.
intelligent and they know that you're going to be trying to avoid the trap and they put it right behind the door, so right behind the
That'd
wall
be great.
and not
Well,
behind the door.
then they have outsmarted me. Congratulations.
As the door swings open, you hear a gunshot.
Does anyone have some popcorn?
I'll just pull
So
up a
just a little bit of flashback.
I
Does
got
anyone have some
some
popcorn?
pellets.
Door opens, gun.
All right, I'm just using Harry, but I just need him to do some rolls.
As we now sit here to determine whether or not our ghoul gets liquefied almost immediately.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, it'll be my first time getting
All
shot
right,
at.
so I'm looking for a 4, 4s or lower. If it's
Fours
a 4
or
or lower,
lower.
you are going to get hit with this gun.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
3.
You got one.
It's a 3 because I assume that your defense is only 1.
Is my defense only one?
Unless you have a 9 in agility, your defense is only 1.
Dang, I have an 8 in agility.
Cool. Oh,
I have a 9 in it, so I would have been fine.
All right.
it's like this party's stats are like we got multiple charisma characters and we've got multiple agilities, but
Let me just.
We lucky.
yeah.
You know, I got
The-
perception and endurance as well.
There's also multiple science characters too, multiple intelligent characters too. We've shared around some of the bits and pieces. It's interesting.
Together we are balanced. Individually we are not.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Let me just look up.
I don't even think together.
Not even together.
Even when Polly comes with the fifth, I don't think that's the thing. But we're here to have fun.
All right. So,
And Hallam's already shot.
yeah.
Yay!
It was a trap. No one shot him. We're not in a fight. He just didn't read the NCR training manual about how to open a door without getting shot.
And
Or
it was
someone wasn't polite enough to warn me that he's opening the door. Like, here's that option.
To be fair, you saw what I was doing and chose to stand where you stood.
I just thought you were making a weird dance move. Like, that's what I thought was going on.
and you voiced it out. Isaac voiced it out. It says in the manual that if there's a trap behind the door, that if you stand beside the door, it doesn't go after me. Doesn't it won't hit me because it's in the door. So Randall stands right in front of the door.
All right. So I need to roll a d20 to see.
I just got up the steps.
Hit location.
Head.
On a 14, that is the right arm.
Ooh.
You were
I'm
shot
not
in the
seeing
right
that.
arm for
Alright,
2
cool.
damage. So you just lose 2 hit points. It doesn't matter, really. As long as it didn't go over 5 damage, it wouldn't have done anything extra. But yes. So you lose 2 hit points.
Do you have any armor in the arm?
Oh, yeah. Do you have
Uh,
armor on your arm?
I don't know. I got a drifter. I got drifter wear.
Yeah.
think that
So
has
on
any
your
armor.
sheet, yeah.
Oh, it does. Arms.
Yep.
Physical damage reduction is 1.
So there you go. You only take 1 damage in the arm.
Ah, well, that look at that. You put a hole in my favorite's best. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here.
But the door is open and the trap has now been set off.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a pipe pistol.
Oh, you look like you are injured. Do you have any Braxo so you can clean the wound?
Please don't touch me.
Nah, just
I am-
cauterize it with your torch. You'll be fine.
I am fully authorized and trained for emergency medical procedures. Would you like me to
I'm gonna
heal
say
you?
this right now. I'm gonna say this right now, robot. I'd let you touch my ass before I let you touch my hand. No.
Yes, we've already agreed to rubbing ointment on your ass.
God, Jesus, no. God,
You agreed to it earlier.
sarcasm is lost on this thing.
Isaac will take the pipe pistol out of whatever casing. Also, someone keeps coming in here to set up these traps because multiple people have died in here, which means someone just keeps coming in and resetting them.
Yeah.
Someone's being an ass.
This is the world of Fallout that you
Yeah,
just have
it's
to accept.
Fucking weirdos.
Well, that will be a
resetting houses.
repair check to try and retrieve the pipe pistol from its mounting and stuff like that.
I mean, I'll try. I mean, might as well.
That's a 2.
Sure.
Randall, would you like a band-aid?
I'd like you to stay the fuck.
Yeah, you're unable to figure out how to remove it from its mounting and stuff like that.
It's just a pipe pistol anyway. Ain't worth it. All right. So now that I'm properly in kind of the doorway of the house, is there any holes in the roof? Like, how dark is it in here?
It's dark, but the sunlight's coming in through like windows and things. Like it's still daytime, so like your average house. Sort of
Ingrid
thing.
has
It's
a
not like
Voltec
everything's-
Pip-Boy. It has a torch.
Look how useful you be. There we go.
Why don't you have a Voltec Pip-Boy?
Mine's got broken about 170 years ago.
I ain't from a vault, so didn't get one of those fancy things.
Is that why your skin is so bad because you're old?
You need to respect your elders.
Right. Do you mind helping me here?
My manufacture date was the year 1950.
Oh God, Jesus! I'm gonna help.
No, what was it?
No.
This robot is a
No?
massive liar.
I am that too. I am that too.
I was about to say they didn't.
I have been lying this entire time. Yes.
So yes, I turned to Ingrid. Like, Ingrid, you got the Pip-Boy thing. You got a light on it.
Didn't
Yeah.
you ever have that thing on?
Sure thing. I assume I can just turn it on. Or do I have to make a roll for it?
No.
No. God, Jesus,
You can turn on a torch without rolling dice.
You have to hold the tab button for about 5 seconds till the light
She's
comes
not
on,
that
and you're
stupid.
fine.
But I do have the scoundrel perk. I am an absolute liar.
So now,
No.
if you would like to search the house for traps, this comes down to a survival perception or an explosives perception roll.
Can I
I'll do survival perception as
I'll
well.
do-
Well, now, as I say, it's you can assist. So
Mhm.
if Wolf is making the roll, then Howlin, you can do an assist if you want.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
And I'll patch you up if you die.
I really don't want him to touch me.
Well,
So-
don't get hit by any more traps, and he won't have
So
to.
what happens is Howlin now makes the roll. However many successes he gets adds to Wolf's successes.
Do I just hit the roll to assist because it says you attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of the selected token but no token selected?
Yeah, don't do the roll to assist. It's been weird, I think.
Mm.
So you
Okay.
just make either a explosives perception or survival perception roll.
Let's see what I got here.
Ingrid, this is why
Oh.
vault rolls
it's
are more
crit.
superior to those that were outside the vault.
All right. That's good. That's 2 successes being added to Wolf's roll here.
Cool. I'll go ahead and spend one of our action points to roll 3 dice instead of 2.
Go for it.
I'm not on the screen with that, so I can't select it.
Oh, yep. Let's
So we've got 6.
Yep.
You should be able to copy paste them actually.
it's all right. I'll just pull us back to there because we don't really need the map for now.
Mm.
All right. I set it to 6. All right. So
and I
roll
should set
survival,
mine to 3, huh?
perception with 1 additional die. Oh, 3 successes. So
So
it's 5
total
total.
of 5 success. Okay. You can see that there is so as you open up, you can see that this house has like a few workbenches and things like that, and boxes that seem to be full of scrap. But you do find that there is a landmine in the middle of that work area, and with a bit of like peeking through the windows and stuff, you can also see that there is a bouquet of grenades tied to a string hanging from the roof in a bedroom.
Now, is this just
Yay.
to identify them, or is this also to disarm them?
This is just to identify them.
Cool. In that case, can I find like just a particularly long stick?
God, Jesus, that doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, you trying to set off a landmine with a stick?
No, the plan is to push it out of the way so I can get to the workbench area.
Okay. Yeah, yep. You can definitely a long stick in the middle of a desert, though. That's the hard thing.
I mean, there's broken houses all around. There's
Oh,
probably
yeah, that's-
pieces of wood.
Yeah. Okay, no, I'll say there's a broken broom handle. Why
Or
not?
a fence post.
Yeah, fence post. Basically, just something long enough where if I push it away, I'd still be out of the range if it does happen to detonate, is basically what I'm doing.
Okay.
Wait, are we
So
doing
he-
a landmine or a claymore? Because they're two different things.
No, it's a
Well,
land.
there are no claymores in Fallout. There's only landmines.
Yet.
I thought there was a clay. Oh no, it's not a claymore. Never mind.
It's C4.
A claymore type. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I grab this very long stick so I'm out of range, and I just push it out of our way so that way we can.
I'm still going to make you have a roll on this.
Sure. That's fair.
It'll be an explosives roll.
Endurance,
Ingrid,
like I don't know.
you might want to step
what's-
back.
Yeah, what stat do you want here for this?
Oh no, whatever the base of explosives
That's
is.
perception.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no skill points in explosives, so we'll see how this goes. It's still 7 or under. It's not terrible. I'll spend another AP on this. Why not?
This might be one to
Probably
spend.
Mhm.
And then I can also spend luck points for an additional die, correct?
Yes.
Cool. I will do that as well.
Because
So
I am
I'll
looking
do-
for a 2 here.
Yep, so it's probably best to spend the luck here.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. So I'll have 2 additional dice. Only a 1. That was real bad rolls. No
Can
crit
I-
fails, though. But
So unfortunately, I'm not going to say that the mine goes off because there was no
Mhm.
complications, but you are unable to move it. Like it's too heavy for the stick that you've got. It just can't get the leverage to move it around.
yep. All right. If I set it off, it will probably blow up the scrap, which we don't want. Anyone here trained to disarm one of these things? Hey, listen, you want to go ahead and try it? You go ahead.
I'm gonna get some glue. Everybody back up. It's been a while.
If you die,
Yeah, I
I'll
will-
fix
I
you
will-
up.
Yeah, I will back out of the area for the explosion. I'm just like, cool, great. Let this guy get blown up.
Oh, great. Okay, there you go.
Popcorn?
Now, I would suggest that using AP and things like that is also, you want to. So you do not want to take a landmine at level 1. Trust me.
Some luck in there. Okay, we gonna put some hot glue in this place, and then yeah. So I just roll explosives luck then, or like
Well, no. So you can spend a luck point to add an extra dice to the like if you want to spend a luck point to use your luck instead of explosives, but you're pretty good at explosives, right?
I have
better-
a 3. I have a 3 in it with
You have 3 ranks in it. Yeah.
And
yeah.
what's
yeah.
your perception?
My perception is 5 with my glasses on.
So you'd be needing an 8 or under.
Yeah. So like you could use luck to do the roll, but you could also just use a luck point to add or just use AP to add.
I'm just gonna use a luck point to add to, so that puts me at 7. And then how do I add the luck to it as well? Do I just put an extra dice when I hit the
Yeah, when it
explosive?
says extra dice, you just do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you're using an
Yay.
AP to do extra dice as well.
No, just my luck.
Hang on. So are you using luck to add just using luck to add a dice? So you don't put luck
Yeah.
as the skill though. You don't put it still.
Yeah, no, not putting it as a skill. No. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
it's
doing that. Now I could, you know what? I feel generous. I'm gonna put 2 of my luck points in there. So we're gonna be down to 6. Okay, there we go. Because I'm putting hot glue on a mine, so we want to see how this works. All right. Hey, I got an 8. Did that work?
How many successes did you need to disarm the mine? Was it 2?
It was 2. I thought it was 1. Oh,
Now, you can also spend a luck to re-roll a die.
yeah. I'm gonna spend a luck to re-roll the die. I ain't dying today. God,
Only
Jesus.
1 dice, though. You can't re-roll all of them,
Oh.
so you're going to re-roll 1.
Oh, okay. So just explosives again.
Or just
Well,
roll a d20 and
Yeah, just roll a
Oh, just
d20.
roll a d20.
Does not
Oh.
do it.
Yeah, never mind. I tried.
This is why I tried pushing it with a stick and not disarming it.
All right.
Well, I'm good with explosives. I don't know.
You are. You just rolled really bad.
The problem is you do know, and you just didn't know enough.
To be fair, you are 1 better than me, and I am not trained in explosives.
Yeah.
All right. Just give me a second.
Boom.
Wait, couldn't his assist up top? Like, couldn't his?
I was
dice-
doing something entirely different to what you were doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Isaac was just moving it out the way. You're actually trying to disarm.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
With some glue.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it works.
Frag mine.
10 dice of damage.
Oh, really? God damn.
No, I don't know. I don't actually know.
12,
It would have been funny.
14.
So-
That would've
Probably
been funny.
It's only 6 dice of damage.
Oh,
that is,
cool. That's not
is
that
one
bad.
less than my gun.
That's not that bad.
But he's
Can
on
my
all
mysterious
locations.
stranger come and just shoot it, like stop the explosion? Like,
No, this is not a combat encounter, unfortunately.
no, I know it's not. No, I know it's not.
He can't even like fall on the grenade because it's like a pile of them, right? Or I guess it's like a
Well,
hanging.
No.
Landmine.
This is just a landmine.
This is just the landmine.
And
No.
6
Okay.
damage.
There's a pile
Yay.
of grenades, though.
That's
Elsewhere.
upstairs in a
That's what I'm-
bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was saying. Got it.
Yeah.
Different area.
So we're
And
at
it's
6.
6. It's 6 damage
Torso.
and the torso.
Oh, cool. That works. Yay. All right. So I'm
How much
down to
armor do you have in
9.
the torso?
I have none. No, I'm kidding. I got one. I got one there.
So 5 damage.
Yeah. So I'm at 9. It's nice to be me.
I think that's a wound.
It is.
That is a critical wound on the torso, yes.
Oh, it is.
That's what I'm
Oh.
just looking
Because
at.
it's 5 or more damage.
Yeah.
So does that mean that I have more of my skin ripped off?
You might have a hole. You might get something interesting.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool. If I have a hole.
Hopefully you don't roll insta death.
I mean, if you have a hole, we could use it for smuggling, storage.
Just keep all our body caps on his torso.
I was thinking, like,
I want y'all to know right
alcohol?
now it is getting lost in there.
Torso. Critical hits in the torso. You begin bleeding heavily. At the end of each of your subsequent turns, you suffer 2 physical damage, ignoring all resistance. All right, so this guy's going to be needed to be healed very quickly. Let's just tell you that.
Randy,
Uh,
do I have permission to
question.
heal you?
God, Jesus, no.
oh, so you're just going to die then. You're choosing death.
Choosing
No.
Every
he
round,
has-
you're going to take 2 damage. And then you will die.
He does have other alternatives on his character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, now that he has taken the landmine to the chest, can I go get the scrap?
Mm-hmm. As
Are you not gonna
because
check
he was
on
over it with the hot glue and it just exploded into his chest. It didn't hurt the scrap.
Perfect. I'm great. And you were asking if I was going to do what for you?
gonna help me? Like not even
Do I
like
have,
just give
do
me
I
to
have
the
permission
wall.
do I have permission to heal you?
When you ask if I'm going to help you, I turns like, well, he's the doctor. And then I go pick up the
Good.
scrap.
God, Jesus. What's...
I have no medicine. You don't want me rolling it.
Can I? I'm just gonna use my stem pack. Fuck this doctor touching me. Like no.
All right.
How do I?
That will
Oh
stop the
crap!
bleeding.
It's healing 4 HP or treating it. God, Jesus, no!
Oh, it's not both
Ah.
either. So
Yeah,
you can stop the critical injury, but still be down the HP.
Yes.
You've already taken a gunshot.
He's taking a gunshot and a landmine to the chest, which is a weird place to take a landmine when you think about it. Usually it's the legs.
Yeah.
Fell on it.
But because he was over it with the
Yeah.
hot glue, he then set it off and it just exploded into his chest.
Oh, how nice.
So yeah, you use a stim pack to stop the bleeding.
No, I'm gonna look at this bastard and just tell him all right, come on, just don't touch the bottom half. It still works.
Yeah, there's a
Buzzsaw
bedroom
starts
upstairs
up.
you can form the operation in.
Oh, we can store the grenades inside.
It's not
Yeah,
upstairs, but it's the next room over is
Yeah, just make sure you stop the grenades from falling on you when you go inside. Hey, if you
Yeah.
can save the grenades, even better. And I'll gather up the scrap we need for this mad science project.
The buzzsaw starts going up, and we'll try a medicine to stop the bleeding.
I'm just trying to look up healing.
It's not a full heal from memory.
It's not stable. It's treating an injury. You can attempt to passing the test allows. Yeah, but I want to know exactly what the test is. First aid.
I'm just gonna be sitting on the wall just with a hole in my chest. Hey, is it? This is what gets you going to Mars.
Well, I'm going to treat the injury. This is just for the...
The issue is it doesn't say how difficult the test is. It just says do
Okay.
the test.
Yeah.
Because that's always great.
So it says here for healing robots, it says it requires an N+ repair test difficulty 2. So I guess probably difficulty 2.
Yeah. Difficulty 2 is the base, so.
Okay, I'm going to spend the an action point to assist
Mm-hmm.
to get an extra dice.
Cool. I'll lower our action points while you do that.
So we're down to, I think, 4.
4 is what I have. Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, all successes.
There you go.
Oh, and a crit. So you get 2 bonus action points back.
Hey, nice.
And you stop the bleeding from Randy's chest.
Yeah,
Back up to 6 action points.
And
but I still have a hole in there, right? That's still there.
you do have so it's been
So-
treated. And if someone tries to do medicine on that area again, there is a chance of reopening the wound.
So what actually happens is, like, the buzzsaw starts off, like you're dragged away by the pincers, like from the actual explosion itself, and the buzzsaw starts off and just cuts cleanly around the hole to make sure it's a clean hole, and then gets the super glue that you had and just starts super gluing around the wound.
Just fills the cavity with super glue.
Not the cavity, because that's a waste, but just like where the bleeding.
All right,
This is
and
the worst
we'll,
patch
I
job
think
ever.
that is a good time to take a break.
This is the worst past job ever. Like,
So we'll be back after a 5-minute break.
5 or 10, 1 or 2, but we will be back shortly.
Yes, we will be back shortly.
Oh boy,
See
that
you
was the thing.
soon.
See you soon. And we're back, and I think this time I remembered to open the doors this time.
Hey.
No, you haven't been closed all this time, but we do have a door opening and closing mechanism, which I totally forgot when we started the show.
That happens.
yeah, gotta love
All that
gotta love
work
stuff.
and implementation, and I forgot about it. And in future episodes, we might even have like a counter shown on screen for the luck points that we got. Luck points, not luck points,
points.
action points. Yes. So that's in the working. It's just we haven't got it fully set up because we want to play instead of wait for more overlay stuff. But either way, we have a cauterized wound.
No, a glued wound.
Yeah, glued closed.
wound.
You
It's not
said you
cauterized.
super glued
It's
it.
glued.
It was
need
hot
to set-
glue, so
I just want to point out that super glue was made as a surgical implement for gluing instead of stitches.
I would have preferred the staples at this point.
I could have flamethrowered the internals to cauterize.
Oh, good. I'm all right.
Just pointing that out.
I'm just doing that to show you, just to make sure that you've got quests. It's reached the
Ooh,
Lucky 38 as
thank
well. Yep. And that is a main quest. Main quests offer more rewards than.
We're totally not playing a Fallout Vegas game.
No, not at all. I mean, it's
after.
built.
It's after the whole events of Fallout New Vegas. How could we be playing that game when those events
Exactly.
have already transpired?
You're not in Nipton anymore. You're in Swanwickburg.
But anyway, so a wound has been patched up. I collected the scrap we needed, I suppose.
Yes. You've collected the scrap. So there's still the bedroom that you could go into to search for further stuff. But I'm just saying that the stuff you need to build your radio transmitter is all here. You do need to roll a repair check. It's just going to be a 2 to put it all together.
Do you want me
All
to repair it?
Yeah, I think what I would do, I'm going to roll to assist you in this case because I know what needs to be done. I'll instruct you all right, we need to set it to this frequency because that's where the ants are going to get hit. Then I'll let you do the building.
I'll say this again. Holding up the super glue that's got blood and guts dripping off the pincered hand. Do you want me to repair it?
That's my super glue.
It's also your blood and guts. Would you like those back?
Yeah.
Just start pushing it back into where the super glue still hasn't set yet and reattach. Wait, where's the super glue gone? Oh, there it is.
Just bury in his liver. But yeah, no, if you want to... Sorry. Let me be a little bit more polite than I have been for all of you so far. Doctor,
Yes?
if you don't mind taking on the main burden of making this device to kill the ants, I would appreciate it.
You mean extermination?
Well, this is not. This isn't going to kill the ants. This is going to just block them from coming from that hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to kill the ants, but it'll block them from coming out of their little ant hole.
I didn't think
but
we
yeah.
were killing the ants. I thought we were exterminating them.
Yes.
Well, even I know that's the same thing.
Because violence is not good. We shouldn't be doing violence.
All right. So,
No, we are exterminating them in the
Correct.
least violent way we can. I'm going to go ahead and roll to assist him with this first.
Yep.
So I'll
So-
roll my repair.
Yep. Intelligence repair roll.
Yep. No successes. As it happens.
I'm going to use an action point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Bring us
reduce
down
the
to
counter
5.
for you.
And so let's do this. Repair additional dice 1. Submitting. Oh,
Now you can
Yeah.
spend luck to reroll dice.
but there's so many.
Yeah, let me quickly read up on that luck. So yeah, you can spend
use
1
luck.
or more luck points to reroll dice in your dice pool. You may reroll 1d20 or up to 3 damage dice. So you would need to spend however many dice you want to reroll. You need to spend that much luck.
Spending 2 luck. I don't know how I'm going to get them back, but I'm spending 2 luck to reroll those. Roll 2.
But I think we get them back beginning of every session. Is that right?
No.
Nope.
No,
At the
it's whenever the
complete- at the
GM pretty much says it.
At the completion or a checkpoint within the main quest.
Mhm.
So I've got those points set up for when they will be renewed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sounds good.
So I'm going
Yeah,
to do
because
it.
if he gave me back my luck every session, I'm a king. Like,
Yeah.
It would be kind of broken to get your luck
Yeah.
back.
So
It would.
I'm spending 2, re-rolling 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just starting to submit again. 1 success.
Would anyone else like to assist?
Oh.
he just shoved glue in my stomach. No.
Hey, we need this to complete the job.
Screw your
Okay.
job.
What is the skill we're using? Is it just an assist?
It is repair.
Repair
You
intelligence.
still have to roll and that is not
Intelligence.
That's not going to be good for me.
Yeah, I would suggest that Randy is the one that would be the one to assist here.
I'd like an apology.
From who?
I'm wondering from you as well.
From the guy who saved
From the landmine?
From Doctor Who.
Yeah, who do you want an apology from?
From Doctor Who. I want an apology.
I'm not
From
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Well, to me, you are.
He's Doctor.
My name is Doctor.
You're Doctor Who.
No, my name is Doctor.
Your name is Doctor Who.
No, my title is Doctor. That is my position. My name is also Doctor.
Doctor Who.
For the love of God, just fucking help Doctor. Like, if it
Let you
wasn't for
touch his
him,
butt
you would be
cheeks.
dying on the floor right now.
It's true.
So next time it happens, do you want us to just, if you're going to be like this, do you want us to just leave you dying on the floor?
Well, then that's just a dick move. Like that's just being a dick.
Active,
Pot calling kettle black here, man. I don't know what you want from me. Just help the fucking robot.
but pots don't talk. Neither do kettles.
Do you want me to help?
And what if the kettle is black?
Doctor, if you just tell me what to do.
Firstly,
sit down, Mark.
put down the baseball bat. You do not use baseball bats to repair the radio.
Sit down, Martian. Sit down. Just sit down. God, Jesus. All right, we're going. Tinker here. Move the perfecto.
It's okay, Ingrid. You'll become a Martian soon.
Repair. And I am using my only action point to get this.
Your only action. No, you've still got 5 action points. It's group
Do I?
action points.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a group pool. We have
It's a
5
group
left.
pool. You have 5. So I would
Oh, we got
suggest
5.
suggest using 1 or 2. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll take 2, and then do I have?
Because
to
if you
spend
roll
luck?
over, you can you
Yeah,
clock
we
them
can
back.
get some back.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use.
So I have
2.
reduced us down to 3. That's
Yep.
where.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
got.
So then, does that mean that I would take? I reduce this down to 1. Then
No. You are rolling 2 extra dice on this check. Is what's happening.
Is what's happening.
Oh,
If you look at the actual screen here, I've already reduced it for us. We are set. You just need to roll the dice.
okay. I
So-
can see it.
Yeah, it does. So your action points on your actual character sheet don't mean jack.
Oh, well, dang! I've been
Oh.
trying to keep track with that. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about
Okay.
that. We're keeping track just with the big token we have in roll 20.
Okay. And then the other thing to this is to where 1 is. Do I need to spend luck to change this to do my luck stat, or?
Yes, if you want to use your luck stat, you need to spend a luck to use the
All
luck
right,
stat.
fine. We're gonna put this down to 4. I'm gonna be common with everybody else now. All right, let's go there. All right, with 2 extra die. All right, fine. Y'all better love
Well,
me.
that
for
is the
this.
one success we needed to do it, but there is a complication.
Excellent.
Batteries out.
Alright. So you have succeeded on making the radio transmitter that you think will keep the ants away. So now you would have to go down south to this place, the Mojave Drive-In that he talks about.
Mhm.
He says it's south of town. Let's do this.
My rolls are horrible. God, Jesus.
System's not
it-
bad. I'm enjoying the system.
So to explain math here for everyone who maybe is interested in that while Dr. Oblong's doing his thing, basically our target numbers are pretty low. Like you'll notice like the highest any of us really have is probably around 11 or 12. that equals out to about a 60% chance of success. So, we're about 50% of the time we're expected to succeed. That is the average we're trying to do here, which, feels very Fallout in kind of the satire world it's trying to build. So it does make sense. I know it seems like we're all sucking at what we do, but hey, it's part of the charm.
And it's also around, like, I kind of wanted to make the characters, each have their strengths and their weaknesses, because we all know that failure leads to great moments.
Yeah. The other part is the numbers that are derived from, like, the difficulty, the target number, the DC, what we'd usually call, but in this case, target number, is actually derived directly from our stats. So if you have a 6 in your ability and a 6 in your skill, then the difficulty will be 12 and under, and you're rolling under.
Yeah.
Off the 2d20s. That's how the system works.
You're rolling against yourself.
We're rolling
basically.
against yourself. Similar to a D100 Call of Cthulhu basic or BRP system, where you're rolling against yourself. Your stats, or in this case, derived stats, give you your DC, your challenge to roll under.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just wanted to put that clear so people understand what's going on and how, like, why the target numbers are different every single time. Because we're using different stats from our own stuff.
Because I don't have an intelligence of 8, so my intelligence plus repair is going to be different from whatever Karsh's intelligence plus repair is.
And some people cheat and just use luck.
It's not cheating.
He's
burning through his luck points like nothing on earth.
Yeah.
It's
so
true.
once he's done, his luck stat is going to be useless. Like, if he spends all his luck points, he'll just sit there and do nothing with luck.
You know how often, like, luck comes up for me? Like, it's luck.
But just like in the Fallout game, you can have characters just incredibly lucky and have everything's dump stats.
Yeah.
Does it work? Who's to say?
It's the fun way of playing the game. And some perks, yes, we have perks just like in the computer games, are linked directly to those stats. You need 9 luck or 8 luck for a certain perk, which I believe is taken, but I'm not going to say it because it's mysterious. And spoilers.
And his name is Bob.
Not real mysterious when you give him a name.
That's the whole point.
I don't know.
But anyway, we make her.
Are you ready, Dr. Oblong?
Yeah.
We'll just fill in time for you to find what you needed.
Oh, no.
We're just making sure. Okay, if you're ready, then we're ready. Cool.
Yeah.
He
So
found
you
it like
guys-
20 minutes ago.
So you guys want to head south to this Mojave drive-in?
That's where we need to go.
Yep. So you follow the rail trail that you took into town, but you see on the other side of the rail trail, down just a little bit further, is an old drive-in theater. There's still the big old screen there, a few very junked old cars and like the speaker boxes and things like that. But you can see in the middle of the car park is a large crater. And around that crater, there seems to be 3 ants, giant ants.
All right. Well, no time like the present. I'll get like a kind of slightly elevated position and just take a shot at one of these things. Like, there's no reason not to get to the job.
Well, are we supposed to just push them away with the radio signal?
No, we gotta. The idea is we're going to put the radio signal in the hole after we get rid of the ants around it, because the ants aren't going to let us get close.
Maybe if we ask
If you would
nicely.
like to, how's this? You turn on the radio and walk up. I'll sit here, and in case something bad happens to you, I got you covered.
Okay.
And so I will I'll take a firing position with my rifle somewhere, and in case an ant decides to attack the robot, I will take a shot.
Is there a lounge chair that I could sit back and just watch this happen? Like just somewhere nearby?
There's a rock.
Damn. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna lay on that.
Ingrid, have you got a question?
More a statement than a question. I know you said that violence is never the answer, but How do we feel about shock and awe?
Shock and all.
I maybe should have brought
mean,
this up. I maybe should have brought this up before we went to the house and Randy got bouncing Betty to the sternum. But I didn't think of it. See, I have these fancy grenades, sort of. They're like baseball shaped. And I got to that top of that leaderboard somehow, and it's because I had the best arm in the 404. And I was thinking maybe we get the good old drop on him, right? By me dropping or hitting or throwing one of them there grenades that I've got into the crater.
I thought you were a batter, not a pitcher.
She's an all
If you
rounder.
I
can
play for
throw
both
the
teams.
grenade into the
Ah.
hole from here, you go ahead and do it because that will also close the bug hole, and that solves our problem. So I'm fine either way on this. Just in case you missed, though, I will stay where I am with this gun ready.
Go ahead, little Martian. You go ahead. Pitch for both teams. Switch hitter.
Hell yeah.
So am I still putting myself in danger with the radio?
Yes.
We'll see how the grenade goes first.
Okay. I just wanted
Actually,
to
if
point out, because no one else was smart enough to understand that I am your doctor. And putting the
Oh.
doctor in danger is not very intelligent.
Oh.
You're also a robot who's pretty, tough. From my understanding, I've shot a couple of your model before. You guys can take a hit.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You also
Okay,
could
Greg.
like round them up for her, make them easier targets. Just go down there, just run around a little bit. Just dangle.
I know you don't have like
What?
a stomach right now, but I don't have legs.
Dang, how you
He
moving?
just kind of hovers.
I hover.
Yeah, that's still dangling.
Anyway, go ahead and throw the grenade, and then if that doesn't work, we'll start getting to the meat of the matter.
So, Dr. Oblong, what do you want me to use for this? Because I've got the bat, so I could hit one, I could throw it.
It's gonna be throwing, but just as we move towards combat, as we haven't done a combat now, there is a sort of an order to how a combat goes. So the sequence of play for combat is to initiate combat. The character who initiates the combat takes a single turn before the first round. Then we all roll initiatives, and then we take turns. Then repeat. So the ants do not see you yet. I don't know the range on your.
I think 40, it was listed as 40 or 50.
Well, no, it'll
is it
say
like
it'll say close, medium, far, or extreme.
Let's see.
So while
is it a
the
baseball grenade?
Ignore that.
A
Yeah, it's
baseball
baseball
grenade is
grenade.
a blast thrown medium. So it has a medium range.
Medium range. Okay.
So that means that you'd have to get into medium range to then throw it.
And you're positive I can't use my baseball bat on that?
So you
Well-
can, but it is so basically you can go outside your range bracket if you want to. It just makes it harder to hit where you're trying to hit.
And what I would do is I would change the complication range. I would make it from 17 to 20 rather than just 20.
Okay. I asked that
If you want to,
because
I would
lied.
allow your range to go up a step if you hit it with the bat. But
Okay.
as I say, your complication of, triggering the grenade when you hit it with a bat
Hit
would
it?
would be higher.
I asked because I apparently did not put anything into throw, so I lied about that being how I got on the leaderboard. That's not how I got on the leaderboard.
You got on from being a batter, not a pitcher.
Oh, she's not a switch hitter no more? Oh, damn.
you can always learn to play on both sides.
But you do have
Okay.
you do have very good strength. So you like still throwing is still going to be, you know.
I will say
pretty good.
baseline
Okay.
throwing is based off agility, not
Agility,
strength.
not
Oh,
strength.
it's agility, is
Yeah.
it? I will allow
Yeah.
you to use strength. 'Cause
Okay.
you
So that's
pitch in a
for me is a
baseball.
9.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, I'm agility. Like I can throw. I can. We got the best arm here.
All right.
I have no
so
right to throwing because it's not what I do. But yes, I could also throw.
okay, then I'll
Oh no
use
no no
strength.
no. So hang on, is throw? No, grenades come under explosive. It's just an explosive check. Sorry, not a throwing check.
Oh, it's an explosive check. Oh, okay, that's
So
not
perception.
that's okay, but not great.
As I say, I would allow you to
damage.
use strength for it.
All right.
So if you're doing an
how
explosive
do-
strength check,
Okay, and how do I roll that using?
So
Okay.
if you click the perception next to explosives, it should allow you to pick what special stat it's based off of. Switch it to strength, then go ahead and roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
Would you like
Might
to use any
wanna-
AP or anything to up
Yeah.
your rolls? Or
Yes.
I was going to say you
Yes,
might
please.
want to.
so we have 3 left. How many would you like to spend?
Be good with 2. Or is that a little
So
too
I
spendy?
believe you to roll an extra dice past the 1, you need to spend all 3.
Oh,
Because it adds up for each extra dice
Gotcha.
you're adding. So it goes 1 for 1 extra dice, 3 for 2 extra, and then 5 for 3 extra.
Ooh,
Okay. So I can do 1 and only spend 1.
I will tell you now that the target you're looking for is 1 success.
So I think, one is fine. You're rolling it based off strength as well. So I think spending the 1 AP is fine. We'll be down to 2.
okay.
Okay.
Well, that's 4
Did that
successes.
roll?
So you get 3 AP back.
Yay!
Hey!
Money.
So back up to
Alright.
5. You
So
overpassed.
now on your sheet, you should have your grenade for the damage and stuff that it does.
Yes.
Good old Jackie Robinson right there. Okay.
Yeah. So damage.
If on your sheet.
I see number, weight, cost, and rarity. I don't.
It'll be on the
see-
front, on the first page.
It should say like under weapons on the core
Yeah,
page.
baseball grenade. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So just click that little face next to the
5.
damage. Yep, click that face.
Five physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Ouch.
Does it have any special modifiers for rolling a bunch of faces?
Let's have a look.
It has blast as a tag.
Yeah, so that means it does blast. So that means it's going to hit all of them.
More in the radius.
All right. Now, I have not done this in a long time in Roll20. A combat tracker.
Ooh.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Oh.
All right. Just give me a second as I will get some shit going.
I could probably, if I, so I was just going to do this and see if I can help out by doing that. Does that work?
Yeah, you showed up in the turn order.
Yep.
I just dragged my thing onto the map and then
All right.
clicked my initiative.
So yeah, just drag your character sheet onto the map.
Make sure you click your character sheet and then click on initiative.
How do I
Sorry, click
get-
on your token, then click on initiative.
How do I get rid of? Oh, I can't. Oh, it's
Okay.
It's,
Roll20.
you get used to it on Roll20 as a GM.
Okay, gotcha.
You get used to these little systems, but when you haven't been GM for a long time,
Yeah, I'm just
It
trying to
becomes
remove the 2 that are already in there.
we can only see one.
Okay.
So
I'm
far.
on there now.
I've got other ones in here.
Oh,
for some
yeah.
reason. How do I delete them from it?
You should have a little trash bin next to them. If
Trash
not,
bin next.
click on them and then trash bin.
Click on them.
are you talking about in the turn order, or are you talking about on the map?
In the turn order.
Do you
There's
want me
no
to jump
trash
in
bin.
as GM again to have a look?
No. It's all right.
So don't
Just
want to see.
remember yours was a 10, and I'll just clear it
Yeah.
all.
Yep.
Clear all, and then, yeah. All right.
Well, we don't roll the set initiatives because they're based off stats.
Ah.
Yeah, so his is always going to be 10.
And Isaac's agile, so Isaac's always going to be 16. So do you want us to click on our buttons now?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
That mean I won.
And now we're seeing little ants. Great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we also need Ingrid in there.
Oh, right.
Ingrid.
We're all going to die.
Yes.
I've dragged myself onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Then just click on your token, then click
It's
on
all
the
right. I've
initiative.
done it. I've done it.
okay. Thank you.
All
I'm all the way at the back. Well, last.
So we have Ingrid in medium range,
Mhm.
and the others.
I would have been up there in medium range
Oh, yeah, because you were going in with a.
with the radio.
I'm sitting on top of a rock. I'm just laying down right now.
We're all going to die.
Let's turn some nameplates on. That's going to make it easier. Doctor.
At some point, we'll see if we can get some tokens for us for in game. So, for those that are watching, we do have a map. We're not going to be showing the maps for this game. It's going to be like a map list, but in Roll20 for sometimes we won't actually need maps for combat. That's all it is. But we're not going to be showing all the maps that we use because we're more going to be a narrative combat and narrative-based game rather than the more rigid Dungeons and Dragons style of like everything's combat movement and tokens and
This
grid
game only
references
really
and-
cares about range brackets anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where I've stuck them in. So the ants are in the close bracket. Then there's the so they're in the
they're in the bracket they are in. If they get
Yeah.
closer to us, they will be closer to us.
Yeah.
We
exactly.
will
And
edit as
I've-
needed.
And I've set Isaac and Rowdy a one bracket back from the other two that move forward. And things kick off with Isaac.
All right. So I am long range away from these bugs, which is the ideal range for my gun. Based on the explosive, did the hole get closed or is the hole still open as well?
The hole is still open.
Okay. Then I am just going to take a shot at this front ant here. No real reason not to. All right. So small guns with my hunting rifle. We'll take a shot. Two successes.
You only need the one.
Nice. So with that, I now roll my damage dice for this gun. Seven physical damage with piercing. So I
Okay.
pierce armor.
Whoa.
And
I am a sniper, guys. I have something I'm good at, and that is
as per a janky Bethesda game, the ant pops up in the air and goes blah, 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 down to the ground.
yeah,
And then
just, like,
glitches.
I aim for center of mass. I take my shot. I hit it, and instead of like going where the bullet goes, it somehow just shoots itself upward, does a little wiggle, and then drops to the ground dead. And because my rifle is only rate of fire, technically 0 with my ability, but it is rate of fire, whatever the minimum is.
Yeah.
That is the only thing I do. I, chamber another round in, get ready for the next shot.
Yep.
And that's what I do.
Rowdy, you're just sitting there watching, Ash.
Yeah, no, it seemed like fun after that last explosion. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit.
All right, we move on to Ingrid.
All right, so Ingrid is going to. My character sheet is showing me that I don't have any grenades, but I might have some on the second page. But for now, at least until I can double check on that, Ingrid is going to take out her pistol and is going to fire a shot at that nearest ant.
Yeah, sure. Let's just have a look. You should have baseball grenades. You had 2, so now you're down to 1.
Okay, then instead I'll do the baseball grenade.
All right.
Hey,
One's good.
And then you can just click the roll damage.
Yay, got 3.
3.
3 with the blast. All right.
So blast means it takes off hits on both and 3 damage to both.
Do I send some ant legs flying and burning, I hope?
So 3. Fortunately, they are still both alive.
Oh no.
And so for their turns, they spend both of their actions to move 2 zones closer. They are now up in your faces. Doctor, you have an angry ant coming at you.
Hello, would you like to sign up to our weight loss program? 50% off, and I'll start the buzzsaw and start chopping through legs.
Mm-hmm.
Not really good at hand. Would have been better if they were a bit more distance. Unless Ingrid wants to also join in the suntan therapy with the flamethrower. No?
Can I do that?
No,
As in-
he means that he will burn you with his flamethrower.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, buzzsaw it is. No additional dice. There, one success. And damage, no additionals. 2.
That is another dead ant, or as the Pink Panther would say,
Dead ant.
Dead ant.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh boy.
All right, Isaac. There is still an ant up in Ingrid's grill.
Well, as a sniper, this range bracket no longer works for me.
So you run away.
You could use
I know.
a move action to move back.
I know. Even then, I'm still not going to do that. Isaac will instead leap from his shooting position and run in to get next to this ant, and he'll just try punching it.
Yeah.
Yep, he is unarmed. Might as well. Probably won't succeed, but he also only has so much ammo for this rifle that does a lot of damage, and it's best not to spend it all.
On a creature with 1 hit point left.
Yeah, no, didn't succeed. So he's running in, and unfortunately, it's real hard to get a good punch on an ant punching down. Oh yeah, it has a carapace. Why am I doing this?
Randy, would you like to examine your your rolling pin to get that luck back?
It looked like they got it. Yeah, no, but no, I'm kidding. No. Now my stuff is close. So does that mean I have to get on it to be able to do it for throwing?
So yeah, if it's close, yes, you need to be in the next zone.
So, but you get a free move on your turn, so you can just move 1 zone up and then throw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna throw my rolling pin at it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Martha at it. Okay, here we go.
Oh look, Randy's a juggler. Randy's a clown.
That's about right. Yeah.
2 successes.
On a
Yeah,
crit.
As long as you roll like 1 damage, we're all set.
Ah,
So just click the roll damage at the bottom in the chat. Yeah, in the chat log, you can
Ah.
just click the roll damage. And yeah, a rolling pin goes flying past Ingrid's shoulder and just sort of drops onto this ant's head and knocks it out. And you have successfully killed 3 giant ants. You get
Ingrid, I think that you annoyed them by trying to blow them up.
72 XP.
Hey.
good job, Martha. Good job.
Ingrid, violence is not the solution.
Isn't that how she won?
Uh,
72 XP earned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
all right. Doctor, you still got that radio handy?
Yes. Would you like some tunes?
Let's set it up near the ant hole and we'll be good to go.
That'll be a science test of 1. Since you guys made the item, you should know how to turn it on.
In theory. In reality,
I
I'm going to
made
use
the
an action
item.
point. Just in case.
That seems fair. Hey, if you roll a success, or if you roll 2 successes, then it'd be like you didn't. Hey, see, perfect, worked out.
As you turn on the device, you get over to the crater. You can see that it seems that the ants have dug up into the bottom of the crater. So you set up the device on the edge of the crater and turn it on. You could make me perception survival checks, anyone. It's a difficulty of 4.
Wait,
Sure.
what? Wait, what?
Why not? I'll just see if I crit on this and get enough. I probably won't, but why not do it?
I'll have
survival perception?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll 2 just to see.
one of you
In
assist the
that
other.
case, I will assist you in the roll because I think that's going to probably end up being better.
Yep, that is the smarter way to do it.
All right, that is 1 success, so you need to. Well,
Not roll
complication,
20.
huh?
Yeah, so you walk up and you start listening, and you can hear the ants seem to be quite voracious. And you can hear sounds of them. It sounds like they're fighting each other. Rather than keeping them away, you seem to have sent them into a frenzy. But the gravel here is quite loose. I need you to make me an agility-based check. Probably athletics agility. Thank you. We'll call it 2 as the rocks from beneath your feet start slipping away.
Man, I'm getting all types of up close. Okay.
That's 3 successes.
All right. So let's...
Is this everyone making this, or is the...
No, this is just Randy, because he's the one that went up to check.
Well, Randy...
Oh, because I was just going to click on my propelled by jet propulsion, so I'm not actually on the ground.
As I say,
so
it's just
screw
Randy.
those guys.
Randy fails. All right. Well, Randy starts sliding into the hole.
Here, grab my hand, Randy. As I try to...
A strong hand.
Randy is currently slipping down into the hole. You can do something to save your companion, I think is the best word, rather than friend.
Yeah, it's more companion than friend. I try to
just
grab...
make sure that your AP is actually updated, because you used a couple in that combat, but you also gained a couple, didn't you?
So we were at 5, and then how many were spent? 1 was spent on the science check, 1 was spent on the throw, but we made some back off the throw.
Yeah.
I also made 1 back on my shooting check because I got 2 successes when I needed 1. So we should be at 4.
Yeah, okay.
I had 1 at 4. Good.
Yep, I'm just updating this.
You're updating that? Yep. Excellent. Cool. So yeah.
Wait, I thought my rolling pin had an extra success, so doesn't that also get us to 5?
Oh,
your rolling pin only... Oh, yeah, because you critted, so that was 2 successes. So yes, there should be at 5.
It's a floating number. We're new.
So now you guys can suggest roles that you think you could make to try and save Rowdy before he falls down into an ant hole full of frenzied ants.
Well,
I'm also saying we at the same point. So we.
I don't really like him, but I feel I should probably still save him.
I fly
can
over
I do
with try to grab.
athletics, agility, because this is more of a speed thing than it is strength? Like I need to rush in and grab him.
Yep. And you can also, if people want to assist in any way.
So athletics, agility, my role is going to be a total of I need to beat an 11 to get it. So if
I'm calling this a 3.
Okay.
So assists would be helpful, and also spending AP would be helpful here.
I'll probably. Go ahead.
I've got some hover, so I can like try to like hold you while you jump. So you like, if you're not going to go down, at least.
Yeah.
Like
So
assisting that.
Yeah, I'll grab onto like one of the non-flame or non-buzzsaw, like kind of grabby hands you got.
The pincer hand. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll kind of lock arms with you on that.
So that'd be a strength agility. It's a strength athletics for you, Karsh.
Yeah, it's not going to be good, but it's there. I'll roll that now. Help. If there's anything else that's assisting.
Well, I'm going to be rolling the full. You're assisting me.
VJ could also assist if she wanted.
I'm very strong. Can I act as like an anchor, like throw my arms around Dr. Robot because I'm so strong and just provide extra, extra grounding?
Yep.
Okay. Is that also?
Athletics strength.
Just want to point out there's a weak link here, and I'm going to use the AP because I'm the weak link.
We've already got.
Yeah, so that's one success. I would say let me, since I'm doing the main role, I'll use the AP.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the best way to do it.
That is the smarter way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's already, there we go. That's 4 successes right there. Let me, I won't spend the AP then because we have enough.
You have enough, but you could roll complications.
I know, but I could roll that on more dice as well, so it's probably better to just leave it the way it is.
It is. Yes. I'm just saying that you still
that
need
is
to make the roll.
5 successes total, which is 2 more than we needed. So that's 2 AP.
And with this chain of humans, you are able to swing down into the crater. Chain of beings, you are able to swing down into the crater and grab a hold of your ghoul associate and drag him back out.
Oh my God, y'all actually care.
Not really.
I mean, you have stuff on you that is probably more valuable to get when you're dead than leaving you to be eaten by ants.
A printout starts coming out, and I rip it off, and that's the bill for the surgery earlier.
Wipe my ass cheeks with this.
Right. Well, let's go report a job well done and get paid.
Well, how about we just report a job done?
I mean, none of us died, and the ants aren't going to. Yeah, the ants aren't going to bother anyone more. We'll tell them about the radio so they can send someone out to keep an eye on it. But otherwise, I think we did good.
Maybe they need some batteries though, because those batteries aren't going to last very long. The batteries will last for as long as we're going to be in town, and that's all it counts.
Well, that's why we're going to tell.
Everything in this world runs on nuclear power, so the batteries last for thousands of years.
The only thing that doesn't is apparently fusion cores. They go out real quick.
Yeah, when they run out real quick, but they're used to power like large machinery. So
we need to collect some of those.
Well, if you find some fusion cores, you go ahead and collect them. They're worth a lot. All right, well, let's go back to Harry and let him.
So you head back down to town. The sun starts setting, and you head back to the farmstead where you find Harry.
Well, quick question for you, actually, before we leave this ant-infested zone. Were there any, like, dead bodies of other people who came up here? Is there anything to, like, loot while we're here?
You know that you can, you could do a scavenge check of the area yet again, but you could also, you can always harvest dead animals for meat and things like that.
Oh, I'm taking those motherfuckers apart. Let's go.
So while he's grabbing meat, I'll do a scavenge check to see if there's anything else like useful around, whether that's more scrap or maybe some ammunition or anything.
All right. So for butchery, scavengers can butcher a dead giant ant with a successful endurance survival test with a difficulty of 1. This yields 1 portion of giant ant meat.
Oh God, I'm eating good tonight. All right.
So we're going to say that you will just make a check, and because there's 3 ants, if you get 3 successes, we'll just say you get all 3 bits of ant meat. You know, it's rather than you rolling for each ant. I think
So
we
I just do
it.
3 additional dice and then
No. You're rolling one check. So you're rolling
One
your 2
check.
dice base. You're looking for 3 successes to get all of them, or 1 success for 1, 2 success for 2.
No. What I want you to do is roll a check with 4 extra dice.
Oh,
Because it's basically you're doing all those checks, but
Gotcha.
we're just
Okay.
compiling it into one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
see what's
thought.
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
do
can
an
only
assist.
go up to 3.
I'm going to assist with the buzzsaw for clean cuts. So I was going to do the assist,
That's
but
6
yeah.
successes and a complication. That's 7 successes and a complication.
All right. So you get.
Another ant, probably.
You should be in the compendium. You should be able to find ant meat, giant ant meat. I hope.
I'll go ahead and take care of that stuff.
Oh, I wanted to put it in
Oh,
mine.
no, nope.
Well, what I'm saying is I will look up giant ant meats and I'll let you
Yes.
know stuff
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually have it in this compendium, of course. Yes.
Do we just want to compare it to like rad roach meat?
No, it is in a book. I'm just looking up the book that it's in.
Because we've got multiple books we're running off. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was just the regular book because I was checking in there. I was like, oh,
It's not in there.
No,
Oh,
I
damn.
think it's in the Wasteland book.
How about we
I
deal
tried
with
to be
this
useful.
later, and I'll just write
Yeah.
down we have it.
Yeah,
Just write
exactly.
down in your inventory, MJ, that you have the giant ant meat, and then we can figure out the actual stats for it later.
okay. I got 3 packs of giant ant meat, right? That's
Mhm.
Well, and a complication, which we haven't established what that is yet.
okay. Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
delicious ant meat. Chocolate flavored. Okay, got it.
I don't think they come in chocolate flavor.
You'd be surprised what you can
All
do
right.
here.
So this is a perception scavenging scenes. Requires perception survival test with a difficulty determined by the location's degree as shown on the table below. This has been mostly searched, so that's a difficulty of 2. And it'll take you 30 minutes. Yep. That's
I mean, we got
you got the time. Yeah.
because he's harvesting the ant meat. I'll spend 1 AP just to roll an extra dice.
Mm-hmm.
And perception
Ah.
survival.
Wanderers 114 is where it is.
The ant meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
3 successes and a complication. So we get the AP point back, because he said it was a 2, right?
Yeah.
We're up to well, we're already up to 7.
Well,
wait.
you're doing ant meat. I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
Your max is 7.
Yeah, we got.
Right, but I spent 1 to roll an extra dice.
Oh, okay.
So now we got it back. So we're still at 7.
Okay. So complications.
2 of them, in fact.
Yay!
Really?
It's fun.
Well,
One
for the ants and then 1 for myself.
Yeah.
Wait, did we ever get the complication for when y'all saved me? I don't even know what that one was.
We didn't get a complication for saving you. We didn't roll a 20. Your complication was falling in the hole. And then we saved you with no complications.
Because
Got
we're
it.
awesome.
Okay. Sure.
Because we're survivors.
2 of us are.
Well, you need a skin ointment.
Dick.
No, I do not have any of those.
No, not.
I am trained in cosmetic surgery. Would you like me to try to attach one to you?
You're an appendage.
All right. So you find a purified water and 9 2mm EC rounds. Which
Okay.
I think is for energy weapons.
It is. They're energy cells.
Yeah. Energy
Well,
cells.
that means I now have 3 purified water because I had 2 to start out with. And ammunition, where is that? Under here.
So the complication for the ant meat is you harvested a poison gland.
Oh, goody.
And so one of those it was randomly going to be poisoned.
Yes! With radiation?
No,
No,
with poison.
poison.
Take it. That's really hoped.
I think that would be the one I assisted harvesting because I'm immune to poison.
But you don't need meat. Like,
Yes, but like, so that's why I just harvest like this. There we go. And just add it to the pile.
should I put ant meat and then like 1 poison like in my inventory? Or
Yeah.
like okay, so so let me fix this up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm just gonna have 2 of them be delicious ant meat, and then 1 be don't touch. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work.
But no. So what it's going to be is when you consume those ant meats, we're going to roll a D3, and on a 3, it'll be the poison one, or as they go down, it'll be eventually someone will be eating a poisoned. I'm just looking at complications for scavenging.
With my luck, it's gonna be me. Yay!
But I
Unless you
have
spend
my
luck.
own food and water, so I'm fine.
I don't have any food and water. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Oh wait, no, I'm fine. I don't need them.
But do you have
I mean-
oil? You're going to rust out here quick.
Oh, I can't wait.
My eyes just, all 3 stalks just stare and don't blink.
Are you telling me we have to find robot lube?
Okay, so the complication is you do take a point of damage as you were like scavenging around the scrap and stuff and, scratch yourself or something.
Yeah, I assume that ignores armor and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ingrid, I think we might
One
have to
day.
ask. I think we might have to ask Fisto for that, for the robot lubes.
Alrighty. Well, seems like this place is picked dry. So head back to town now.
Okay. Let's
And
go.
so-
We find Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Convict Jr.
That is his name.
Hi, Harry. We have completed your task. Please give us money.
You can see that as you arrive at the ranch, I like how you got quite ahead there. But yeah, you now that the sun is set, you can see that the farm hands are all sitting down to a meal, and Harry is there at the table with them. They seem to be sitting on like picnic benches and stuff around this trailer park. And you approach Harry and say that?
Yes, exactly that. Hi, Harry. We have completed your task and now need money.
And he says, well, how'd you go about that?
We blew them up and then we had them kill each other. There's also something there, a radio signal which will stop them from leaving the area.
You mean they ain't coming back?
Not coming back. We did our task successfully.
So there's a radio out there now that you're going to want to check on every now and again, but essentially it's driving the ants a little bit batty. They're going to just kind of eat themselves. So shouldn't come back.
Oh, well, you went above and beyond. Here's your 55 caps I promised. And he pulls out like a little bag and he gives you 10 bits of corn.
No, thank you. I don't eat corn.
You don't need
All right.
anything. Corn.
I'll take the corn and be like, all right, we'll make sure it gets divided up evenly. All right, well, glad to do business with you.
He says, well, thank you. I just need to look up what completing a quest gives.
It gives us
There's a
caps
little
and corn.
notification.
Yeah, you get a little notification. But
On the Pip-Boy, task complete.
Yeah, it's weird how the Pip-Boy knows all that.
It's listening in all the time.
all right, receiving a quest.
Just wait for the advertisements
Alexa,
to
what
come
do
up.
I get for completing a task?
And now we just wait in the comment section for anyone that's watched this with an Alexa.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's why I don't say it in my house.
Level 1 minor quest garners you 20 XP.
Yay! And just to be like a, not to point things out and not to be like dismissive and like point out only one company. Hey Google, what do I get for completing a task? There you go, 20 XP. So at 92. Oh, wow!
You're 8 away from leveling up.
You are 8 away from leveling up. It's
Okay.
like I when I did that quest. I was like, yeah, I'll make it just under.
Do you get anything for
Quickly.
disabling an explosive?
We didn't disable
You
it.
didn't disable an explosive.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I mean,
You set
Okay.
off both of the traps.
Only
could
one. Oh.
Could we argue that me using my baseball grenade, that in detonating it does count as disarming it because it is technically no longer armed?
I
because
your
don't
trap,
think,
though.
I don't think anyone here knows the definition of disarmed.
And it was your trap. If
It was
you're
also
claiming,
your grenade. It was not a trap laid out for us. It was a choice. Oh boy.
So
Mhm.
yes,
All right.
you do receive your 55 caps. I don't know who's taking the
I
caps.
took it. I took the caps.
Oh,
I want
God.
the money.
Oh God!
I got the money.
So Randy the Ghoul is our treasurer.
Up until the
And-
point he doesn't give us the money back, in which case we kill him.
I was going to
And-
say he's probably going to die before you guys get a chance to kill him.
Well, that means the money's still on him and we can take it, so it all works out.
And so
Oh,
what? Isaac's our
oh, nice.
like pantry, like food. Okay, this is going to go so
I do
well.
have. You said there was 10 units of corn.
Yeah.
I will figure out what that does later. I'll just write corn and put quantity 10, and I'll
Mhm.
add everything else in later. Okay, 10 units of corn.
Oh my god! I just realized I never had a chance to get pre-war money. Damn.
Oh, but you still
You
have
mean
your
the
driver's
most
license.
useless thing you could pick up? Pre-war money?
I'm so old. I'd like to have a doctor.
But you still have your driver's license. It's okay. Should we end the session here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Seems like a good spot.
it does because
Yeah.
we completed our first quest in
Yes.
our first episode,
This is what I was hoping we'd sort of get to.
and no one died.
How many times did we come close, though? Specifically, how many times
Howland,
did Rowdy come close?
yeah.
He
More
has
than he
the mo-
probably should have.
Luckily, he has the most hit points of anyone in the party.
It is true. I think I have maybe, because I have 11 hit points. You have what, like 16?
Yeah, 14, 15.
And so not super higher than everyone else, but, you know, still, I think the most.
I'm a big boy.
With a big ass and needs moisturizing.
Hey.
With a big hole in his chest that is held together with super glue. It's a real
There's
good
a lot
thing he
of
didn't
it.
get hit, because otherwise that would have opened again. Because that's the rule for those things. It's like, oh, you can take damage, roll a damage check. It might open again.
Now, are we sleeping tonight? Because I just would like to know, because then that means that I could like or are we just ending it here and we just like
we're ending it here is what we were said. We need to find a place to sleep. Where are we supposed to sleep?
And it
I don't
costs
know,
six,
it's dirt.
and
Let
it
me
co-
nap.
and it costs 60 credit, 60 caps to find a room.
There is the
There's a hotel.
the Nipton Hotel is
There's also the trap house that is
There's
pretty
the
much
trap
disarmed.
yeah. It's just you got to get into the bedroom with the guy of grenades.
Well, we
And
already
the
know
guy
who's
might
the.
come back.
I mean, we have a robot to keep watch for that. Robots don't need sleep.
Yeah, but
Technically.
I don't care. Well, for you two.
Right, but if the vault dweller's sleeping,
Then I care for the Voltrella, not just you two.
yeah, and if the guy comes in and starts threatening everyone, that threatens the vault dweller. It all works
All
out.
I want is
And
for me
that
to
might
be
trigger some
kidnapped by some
programming.
ants and you just not do a thing. Like I get dragged away by some mysterious figure and like you just like see it and like don't do a thing. Everyone else is sleeping, but you just let me get dragged off to God knows where. Like
The Voltrella must survive so we can send them to Mars.
I
To Mars.
Perks.
So, yes, outros maybe? Oh,
Sure.
Danny.
Why don't we do an
So-
outro?
Thanks everyone for watching. Hi, my name's Karsh. I've been playing Dr. Doctor. You can find me here because this is the channel, and we have more things coming up on the channel. We've been in pre-production for this and for the other shows for way too long. Chronicles is coming back hopefully shortly, and with some new cast members because we've stolen some cast members from there to come to here. So having to rebuild there, and also we're doing a Western Pathfinder game coming up, which is something. And I'm also in convention training mode because I am GMing for Chaos Sim at PAX Australia coming up. So I've got to study some Call Cthulhu, Pendragon, and RuneQuest because I'm stupid enough to put my hand up for all three because I really wanted to get a free ticket to go to PAX.
That's what I did for Gen Con, so
Mhm.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
With that said, I guess I'll go next in our chain of outros. I'm Wolf of Red Roses. You can find me online at Wolf of Red Roses on most places that I have an account, which isn't a lot. You can check out my itch.io page, Wolf of Red Roses Studios, for my game design work. If you happen to be going to Gen Con and want to say hi to me, I'll be there. I'll be running a couple games of Vast Grim, which is the Morkborg hack for sci-fi settings that isn't Cyborg, which is for cyberpunk settings. Slightly different. Yeah, and I've been playing Isaac Bolton, NCR marksman, and all around, survival guy. He's good at shooting guns. Yeah.
Alan?
Oh shit. Hey, hi, hey everybody. It's your boy Alan. I am playing Randall. I forgot my damn name today. Randall Rowdy O'Houlihan's. And I didn't mean to almost die, but that's just it's just part of the game, I guess.
It's funnier that way.
Lucky. But yeah.
Ain't no quick save in this, buddy.
Yeah, no. God.
Where can we find you?
Oh,
God, jeez, I'm so rusty with this crap.
We all
You can find me on Twitch, on as Howlin, and I have my TikTok. Everything comes up as just Howlin. So,
BJ.
hi, I'm VJ Stonecraft, and tonight I played Ingrid Wiley. You can find me on Twitter at VJ_Stonecraft. I'm a horror TTRPG and writer and performer. You can also say hi if we run into each other at PAX West or at Necronomicon, where I'll be speaking on some of the panels. You can also check out my written work soon in the Cthulhu by Gaslight 70 Player's Handbook, which is out this fall and first available at Gen Con, on which I'm a contributing writer. There also might be more.
I'll go pick it up while I'm there.
You can finally speak about these things. Oh my god. These things I haven't known
If
about
I-
for
Yes, I
years.
can.
Yeah.
If I know which booth sells it, I'll go pick up a copy. I don't know which booth is
Chaos
selling it. Oh, is it
I
Chaos
wouldn't
Sim.
directly?
make it to Pack West.
Yeah.
That's too
Awesome.
far away from me.
All right.
Dr.
and
Oblong.
I'm Dr. Oblong. I have been the GM / overseer. I hope everyone enjoys what we're trying to do here. And you can catch me on SoundCloud because I'm a musician. SoundCloud / Dr. Oblong, where you can listen to my weird music. If you like how weird this is, my music's even weirder.
No, there's no plot to follow with it. That's why it's so weird.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. You think there's a plot in this?
Someone's trying to get to Mars. I gotta go find someone. I don't know what Randall's doing. Randall's just here.
I've been around for
And-
270 years. You think I care about
Anyway,
anything anymore?
we're going to go. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. We'll be back next week. Bye.
Yeah.